So you guys have been told that there is a gentleman named Boris that is looking to get a group of runners to recover something that has been missing of his. And his angry, hardly articulate message has given you guys the message to meet him at a bar called He's Not Here in Renton. And the meet time is at 7 p.m. So we will start left or right to see how everybody arrives to the meet. And as the leftmost is Bloodhound. Bloodhound, where are you coming from and how are you getting there?
I'm coming from Tacoma, and I am taking public transit at least an hour early.
You peasant. Roll edge, because public transport is notoriously unreliable, despite what high edge characters may tell you. And we'll see how you do. Ah, well, you don't get the bus that's been firebombed, but there may have been one that has delayed your traffic, so that hour ahead of time looks like it's just going to be about on time. Bones, how are you getting there? Where are you coming from? Do you have anything on you that I should be freakishly aware of?
I mean, he's wearing his jacket as usual and driving his Harley down from Colombia.
Okay. Well, as you are a big Terminator wannabe, I want to get you to roll edge because you look like a freak, and cops are going to stop you if nothing else to say, hey, why didn't you get some skin on that shit?
I mean, Bones already has a reputation amongst most of the border crossings.
Okay. And no problem there. Dayfall, where are you coming from and how are you getting there?
Uh, I'm coming from. Let's look it up. From Bellevue, and I'm
Oh,
using a taxi.
fancy man, this one here. All right, well, that's no problem for you to get there. And Lerdo, how are you getting there? I won't keep mispronouncing your name. One of these days I'll get it right, I swear to God.
Well, currently my apartment's not actually set in stone anywhere. I have no clue where that would be located, but I would be taking my Roadmaster.
You're Roadmaster. Jesus.
My only
Okay.
vehicle I have.
Yeah, you're definitely going to need to roll edge because you're rolling downtown in an APC. And let's see
That
here.
was probably not the brightest idea, but
That's all right. Well, we're going to see what kind of security license you got because that's may become important
alrighty.
as you're riding a
So
security vehicle around town.
that is
Where's the riot?
roll 5d6 greater than 5, correct?
Yes, please. All right, that's looking pretty good. Just one moment as I confirm something I'm looking here for. Let's see. Ah, there we go. Aha. Okay. May come up later, but we're good for now. So you guys managed to make it to Renton? Not a problem. There are a few heads turned as an armored personnel carrier rolls into the parking lot. Those of you that have arrived on time, there's a Shadowrunner that just pulled up. Other than that, it is a working class kind of bar. You see a bunch of Ford Americars, couple Jackrabbits. You know, you got the commuter cars. Nothing quite so fancy as an armored personnel carrier, but you know, it's a pretty mixed crowd as far as that goes. And inside, it is a regular kind of bar. There is music playing that is like some old Texas swing playing on the jukebox, as it were. You have a bunch of men that look like they probably work at the same factory because they all have like the same jumpsuit, and their union logo is nowhere to be seen because this is the sixth world, and who cares about labor, right? So, in the back of the bar, you see a man that has the arrow that you guys have all been subscribed to that says Boris because your fixers presumably are professional enough to be able to give you a way of identifying Mr. Johnson without you having to play guess the guy in the corner.
I
And
appreciate that and wander on over.
all right, He looks at you a little bit oddly and says, "Please sit down. Business to talk about."
I continue walking.
Okay. Well, then I guess everybody, because it would be hella awkward if you're not here to get a payday and not sit down. So people will take a seat at the table. He's like, "Good to have you. All right. Here problem. Uh, I have shipment stored in warehouse. I go collect my stuff. My stuff is gone. There is gang tag. I'm not familiar with them. I want my things back. I pay you 10,000 each. If 10,000 is not enough, I give you items from the shipment up to 15,000. Fair?
Do we choose after we find out what these items are?
It's up to you. He shrugs. He's looking over everybody who are suspiciously quiet on a low
Bloodhound will
game.
send out a DNI invite to everyone else who's sitting down who's not the Johnson.
Okay, I guess everybody accepts it because, common sense.
Where was the warehouse?
Warehouse was in Redmond.
Do we know which gang or what the gang colors were?
Gang colors are gray and blue. Here's their tag. And he sends you an arrow that floats in the air that all of you guys can see. That is a cog with a lightning bolt through the middle of it. The cog is blue. The lightning bolt is, of course, silver.
Do I know this gang?
Do you have gang knowledge?
Yes.
Then perhaps you may want to roll that. We will see if you know.
I have a fair chance to know something.
Like that? They're fairly obscure or very tiny, one of the two. Hmm.
Okay. Why?
You didn't add a
Oh,
d6.
yeah.
You got 11. No good for you. You really have to think about this one because they're a gang that you're not really familiar with because they are very small, as I said. They have not been a gang for very long. They seem to be called the Lightning Lords, and that is their symbol. They are a up and coming gang that have been, well, to call them up and coming meaning that they have come up from nothing. Um, they've only been on the scene for about a year now. They're a small time gang, do a whole lot of muscle work for larger organizations. Yeah, unfortunately, the face of the group had to bow out at this minute.
Yeah, I just realized that, like, I was looking around. Wait, none of us is the face.
Yeah,
I've got
Just
2
wondering what Anki
negotiation
was.
dice.
well,
I have 3.
it's
I've got
exciting.
2. I guess we're taking what the thing offers.
He closes out. Good, like business. All right. So they got my guns. I want them back. You get these for me. Maybe bring me their leader, so I have talk with him about respect. Maybe I give you bonus.
This sounds like a somewhat fair deal.
Nods his head.
Do we have a time restraint?
Sooner the better. I have to sell these things to make money. They stole them from my warehouse 3 weeks ago. I go to pick them up to make deal. They're gone. I want them back, so I make deal.
Which warehouse? Whereabout is the warehouse that they got taken from?
He will rotate his hand, and the arrow will turn around from the Lightning Lord's logo tag to a map of Redmond, and there is a red throbbing dot in the middle of it. He's here. Loveland. Oh, not Loveland. What is it?
Avondale?
Yeah, that's the one. Is there.
Nice part of town.
E-zone.
Mm-hmm. Well, am I going to have weaponry hold up in In downtown? No.
A man like yourself must have some sort of people who would like to see him suffer in business so they could move in. Do you know of anybody else who might have wanted to frame this small-time gang?
No one I know of would want to move on me. I'm friends with everyone. And he kind of shrugs his shoulders.
If we want to go take a look at the warehouse, will we have any trouble getting in?
Nope. I let my people know you're coming.
Sounds good. I guess we're off. Unless
No.
anyone has any other questions.
It sounded like no, because everybody's painfully quiet. It's embarrassing.
Can we get a contact code for your GM? For Al Johnson.
He gives you a com code. Call me when you get my stuff and get leader. And he will see that everybody is just kind of staring at him awkwardly. Adjust his collar. Let's see. Hold on while we're trying to get the call back. Yay. Okay. And well, as nobody else has asked him any other questions, he will start to stand from the table. As my cat picks the inappropriate time to start playing with her toys.
We'll call you if we have any other questions in the future.
He chuckles. Okay. And he gets up and leaves. So, balls in your court, players.
So we got to find somewhere to discuss business first.
Like over D&I.
Yeah, that works.
Or in the back of a giant armored personnel carrier.
There's that. I love rolling probable cause. Okay, a lot of dead air. I don't do a whole lot of reading, so if you guys want me to notice something, I'm just gonna need you to speak.
No, we're just doing fluffy denies.
Oh, okay, I'll see while you do that.
Okay, so let's see. We need to go do some physical recon of the place, and possibly ask around contacts for these people, for the gang.
Okay. Sounds like a great
So
plan.
my
Sounds
first
like a
point
good
of
idea.
call will be calling my fixer to see if he knows anything about this gang or where they might reside.
Okay. Ah, 6 successes. He's like, well, got some important news about that gang at least. You're going to want to watch out because their leader, Ratcatcher, used to be a runner. As far as where
Interesting.
they're hanging out, I believe there is a schoolhouse in Redmond that they've taken over. That's about all I know. They're not a really big gang, not a whole lot on them yet, but they seem to have come in a lot of new weapons lately.
Thank you very much, Shaggy.
He disconnects. So you have a warehouse location and you have a schoolhouse location.
I share this with the team.
Well, if they've got they're packing some new guns, it's probably a good bet that they are actually the people who took it, and it's not just someone trying to use them as a smokescreen.
Mm-hmm.
I like it when things are straightforward.
I guess it's time to drive to Red.
All right. So you guys pack into the armored personnel carrier?
I'd like to drive on my bike separate.
Okay, good plan.
I mean, I'm a target enough, thank you very much.
I will ask for a ride in the armored personnel carrier.
Me too.
Y'all are welcome to ride in the armored personnel carrier or drive the armored personnel carrier.
Okay.
I have horrible driving skill, apparently.
It's great. All right, so you guys pile in with your cybernetic outrider and drive into Redmond. Okay. So yeah, they don't stop you from going in because it's Redmond. Then they're more than happy to have scummy looking people riding motorcycles and armored personnel carriers to get the hell out of their city.
I'm just trying to make sure I'm not connected with said armored personnel character.
I don't blame you. Drive a few blocks ahead, they try to catch up, you try to speed away. It's like the weirdest chase scene ever. So where are you guys heading to?
Let's start with the warehouse.
All right, so you head towards the warehouse. You point your big metal arm and do like the turning left signal, and you start riding onto the warehouse. So the warehouse itself is a one-story warehouse. There is a fence around it, one of those wire mesh fences. On top of the fence, there's barbed wire. You see a couple men standing out front, leaning against the wall, smoking cigarettes. And they look up as they hear the rumble of a motorcycle and then the lumbering of a humongous probable cause. Rolling along behind it, they kind of stiffen their backs a little bit. And about that time, one of them puts his finger to his ear and then taps the other on the shoulder and nods as the gate starts to open up.
How polite.
Don't know what fun stuff you're looking for, but this is the Barrens, so it's not exactly party central. Okay, so you roll through the gate, and the gate closes behind you.
I'll
Doves fly through the air.
I'll hop out and
doves.
just do a quick scan with astral sight to see if anything's got barriers or whatnot around it.
Okay.
I would like to walk up to the guards and just make sure everything's good and we'll be able to access the warehouse itself.
Is you not? You're a specialist? Alright, at astral perception, there are no spirits around, and there are no wards that you can see.
That's what I figured.
Mm-hmm. They're like, yeah, go ahead, it's empty. He opens the door for you. And inside of the warehouse, you're just going to see a big concrete floor, some aluminum siding that makes up the walls. There is broken glass on the floor. Uh, there's maybe a few mice scuttering in the corners. You see what used to be the remnants of pallets and broken synthwood cargo container, cargo boxes broken on the floor. Almost like they went to the news place with a crowbar. And I'm going to just be quiet and enjoy the silence.
I
I'd
would
like to ask the guards.
You go.
I'd like to ask the guards if they have a video feed anywhere.
There's no cameras here. That's the problem. You said last
Do they
guard.
have?
Go ahead.
It happened 3 weeks ago. Do they have anyone who was on site at the time, or is he dead?
He's dead.
Was he found dead at the site, or did they remove him later?
Oh, we found pieces of him here.
Pieces.
Yeah.
You got any pictures of that?
He, he kind of looks at you like squirrely eyed. I do not take pictures of dead bodies, no.
All right, could you tell me if it looked like, when you say pieces, it makes me worried for my safety. I'm a much smaller man.
he
Was
nods. You are.
Was it pieces like giant animal or pieces as in really big gun?
It was pieces and his chest was cut in half.
Huh.
Went from shoulder to hip.
So that's either really big gun or giant animal. Or sword.
Could be a dragon. Let's go with the speculation. Okay. He shrugs. Didn't look like any animal I've seen.
So, something that would do something like that as an animal would probably get noticed very quickly.
Probably yes.
He did say there was a runner, so what was the runner's name again? Ratcatcher.
Yep.
Does anyone have shadow community knowledge skills?
I have.
Mm.
Would you like to roll to find out about Ratcatcher?
I will see if I know anything.
All right, Ratcatcher. Dwarf was a runner back in the early 60s, kind of gave it up. Tried to go legit, things didn't work out for him. Went off the grid. He was a hitman for a while, and that's pretty much his mo was getting up close and personal to somebody and taking them out. He was never really a team player, as it were.
I relay the information to the others.
So it was probably him that removed our guard friend.
When you say up close and personal, is that
I'm
melee
just
weapons?
gonna pop out a spur and then pop it back in.
Just a second. Sorry about that. My family has like a psychic connection when I'm actually doing something. So that's the only time they ever call me. It's like,
Nice.
oh, his Skype is on. He must be doing something. And they don't even use computers. So, yes, most likely he was the one that took them out, given his MO. And Spur was demonstrated.
Are there any other marks around, like slashing marks?
There are no slashing marks, but given the amount of glass on the floor, you would naturally look around for glass, and then you look up in the air, and you notice that there are some broken skylights.
How far
I guess that's how
up
they
is
got
the
in.
ceiling? Or
How
up are
far is
they?
this? How high is the ceiling? Is going to be, let's see, about 6 meters.
I'm gonna ask the guard, is there a way up into the ceiling?
We did not expect them. I guess they climbed up.
I'd like to climb up.
Okay, so you're going to go outside and climb up the wall?
Yep.
Okay. That's going to be strength plus body. No, wait, no, it's strength plus gymnastics to climb. That's your whole body.
Mm-hmm. Just checking things. Climbing claws are a thing.
Mm-hmm.
I forget if I've still got them on my legs. I do not.
I'll just start wandering around inside and kicking over glass and seeing if I can see anything. I assume 3 weeks. This place has been pretty beat up in that time.
Yeah, there's spray paint on the walls of the lightning in the gear, and Bones starts to shimmy his way up the side of the building like a skillful sloth. So he's making his way to the top. He's halfway there. Whew, man. But yeah, as you're kicking around the inside of it, it looks like they were fake wooden crates in here that they basically broke open and took the stuff out of it. You see like, straw laying on the ground, and you hear like this creaking sound from outside. As Bones makes it to the rooftop, there's these clanks of like metal feet on top of a tin roof. It is not the gentle patter of rain as people who've had tin roofs can sleep very well to. Um, he's clanking around up there. Well, you see up on top where you see these metal rings that have been bolted down to the top of the skylight. They're like O-rings that have been bolted to the into the rooftop, and yeah. So this definitely does look like the place that all this stuff was taken from.
Metal rings bolted to it.
Hmm.
I'm not sure what these metal rings represent.
Place to
Would you-
tie stuff down to.
Well, you can make a logic check, and I can give you that unless you have common sense, and then I could give you a common sense, but otherwise we'll have to go with logic.
I do have common sense, so I'll use a point of that.
Oh, well then these would be the O-rings that you would use to rappel down from a rooftop if you were to want to make sure that your rope was not cut by broken glass when you're trying to rappel down inside of a warehouse.
So this is their point of access and assuming the exit. Well, not necessarily.
Yeah.
They could open the door from the inside.
Probably that would be something that your common sense would let you know for that one point that you just used, is that they probably came in from the roof through this access because the maglock may have been too hard for them to break open. Once they were inside, they went and opened the front door to let in their less adept climbers. Then they went to work with crowbars, breaking open the boxes, and then they probably loaded up the stuff and they went somewhere other than Beverly.
How many guards are on site right now?
There are 2 guards on site, almost like closing the doors after the horses are gone.
Go chat up the guards and ask them about how many people are watching this place at a time.
Well, normally we only have one because people don't know where anything is at. We keep things quiet.
You guys knew what was in the crates?
No, we're not told it's in crates. Told you go watch warehouse. We go watch warehouse.
Do you know who would know what would be in the crates?
Boris?
Anybody else?
Not that I know of. And shrugs.
So the question is, can we link Boris to Ratcatcher?
Huh. That's a good question.
Anyone up for calling Boris? Might be something.
That would be really weird. But you could call Boris if you want to. Hey, did you steal your own guns? Can we get paid now?
It's exactly what happens.
Okay. So you call Boris and you ask him, did he steal his own guns?
No, I asked him, do they know the name Ratcatcher?
No, never heard the name.
Judge intentions?
Okay. Okay, you can tell that he is a little bit confused and maybe a little bit distracted.
Interesting.
Since we have him on the phone, I'd also like to ask him who else would know that the stuff was here. It looks like a very targeted
Inside job.
and well laid out plan
Yeah.
that they executed to get here. It wasn't just run up, break in, grab stuff.
He's like, maybe people that load stuff in there for me. I don't know. Try and keep things quiet. I don't tell my men what I store. I tell them to go watch warehouse. They get paid. They go do this. It's like I pay you. You go find these people. Get my guns. You get paid. And there's another awkward silence. This is great. We're doing wonderful.
Oh, I don't think there's anything more we can do here. So I guess let's go do some recon.
Okay, so you're going to go to the school?
As we're walking out past the guards, I will cast a quick spell.
Okay. What quick spell are you casting?
Area thought recognition.
What thought are you trying to recognize?
Rat catcher.
Rat catcher. Okay. Go ahead, cast. Because I mean, I can guarantee you it's going to come up. But force 3, yeah, the guards aren't thinking it, but it is pretty firmly on the mind of your teammates. But
That's what I
other than
figured.
that, the guards don't know anything about the name. They're not thinking anything about it.
I'd like to tell the APC to remain behind as we investigate the school with a quick drive-by.
Okay, so going to be a quick drive-by with a motorcycle and a big metal man on it?
I mean, it's slightly more subtle than an APC.
Sure, I like that.
Unless someone else is willing to ride the bike.
Well, I don't think that you're going to get anything unless you prod people, so I think it's going to be you doing it.
I got 1 dice in drive, so
Okay.
if you got a sidecar, I'd go with you.
That defeats the purpose.
Mhm. All right, so you ride by this old school. It is a 2-story building. The windows are all blacked out. You see a couple kids sitting on the front porch, well, the front door steps where the stairs that would lead up, just kind of sitting there relaxing. Um, maybe just smoking some illicit substance, perhaps. There are walls, a big metal gate. One of the gates has fallen off. Um, Other than that, it is your typical boring industrial building. It is what was probably a public school back when Redmond was something other than the Barrens.
So what? School. So I don't think I'm the best person to do this. So I'm going to request one of you come talk to said kids.
I would like to find a nice, comfortable shell to hide in and poof out of my body and zip over to check out the school as well.
Okay, it is a little bit more interesting for you than perhaps him. So if you would go ahead and roll your sensing, that would be awesome. Ooh, this is very cool. All right, you notice a couple
Nice roll.
important things. First of all, awesome. I'm really proud of you at that. The school is warded. Um, so, or, there's something that is interfering with your astral sight going through the walls. Um, well, you can't see through walls anyway, but there's definitely like a barrier around the walls of this school.
Mana or physical?
Well, if he's in the astral, then it's going to be something that is in the astral.
Yes, I just completely forgot about that.
So I'm thinking it's going to be mana. Um, you also notice that there is a spirit of man that is patrolling the grounds. Are you going to fly over the wall? Or are you going to stay outside?
How good of a can I sense those things without getting too close?
Yes, you can sense those things.
I will check out the spirit first.
Okay. So the spirit appears like a whirling vortex of garbage in the air, in the astral as it patrols around the area. You get the impression that its magic rating is much lower than yours, and it is you have its astral signature, and by the same rate, you have the sort of the astral signature of the one that summoned it.
That's what I was looking for with that.
Hmm.
And check out the wall.
All right. Hmm. Walls are not magic. What you see with the wall, though, is that it has a mana barrier, not a mana barrier. It's a ward that has been cast on it, and you would guesstimate that it is a rating 3 ward. Not the most
Okay.
At least
impressive thing you've
for a
ever
mage.
seen, but it's something that's there.
All right. And is there anything else that I can glean without actually trying to get through the wall or dealing with the spirit that's wandering
No,
around?
I'm afraid not.
All right, I will boot back to my body for now.
So
Then
he wakes up with a as he sits up from his resting position. And who's doing what?
You found out anything interesting?
apparently, when I put things around there, I'll relay what I found that the school is warded not really well, but it does have a ward up, and that does take some juice, and it even has a spirit that's patrolling around there.
Someone should probably go talk to the kids that are at the school.
Mhm.
Maybe slide a bribe. Maybe not the Terminator.
No, I don't think that's a great idea, personally.
You say
How
kids,
far
I hear
away is
gang
the
members.
school
They are
from
pretty young, and they do appear to be
where we
wearing
are?
the blue and silvers.
How far away are we
Still,
from the school?
Well,
Like
they
the
would be
rest?
like right there, because they're sitting on the stairwell to the front door.
No, I mean us as a group.
Oh,
How
you?
far away are we?
I have no idea because I know the guy rode by on a motorcycle, and then somebody actually projected. But other than that, I've been hearing the sound of silence. I have no idea where you parked at.
this is the sound
I think we're still in the
of
warehouse.
silence.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you're still at
That,
the warehouse? Okay. So you guys are about 4 miles away.
Might want to drive a little bit closer.
Yeah, we should probably move the APC somewhat closer.
All right.
I could
I'd
talk to the
rather not be
kids,
so.
but I don't know what I should ask them or talk to them about.
Hey kids, you in a gang? It's fun.
That sounds like
Can
a
I buy
bad
some
idea.
drugs?
That sounds like a bad idea.
I think they all sound like great ideas.
Shush,
Well,
Cat 9.
I wonder if they might be interested in meeting to have somebody purchase the guns from them.
I could do that.
Might make them a little bit suspicious if they haven't been telling anybody they got so much guns.
True.
That's true.
What we would kind of want to find out is how many people we're looking for inside this barrier.
Hmm.
Because, well, we could go in guns blazing. That's probably a bad idea.
Yeah, that's bottom of the list.
The barrier's not that strong. I can make it through and check that out. It's a little bit risky though. I just want to make sure you guys had the info before I tried to do that in case something bad happened.
Very appreciative of you.
Hmm. Okay.
Go for
Well.
the sneak.
Somebody sneaking up.
No, astral sneak through wall.
Oh, I was excited.
Sorry, cat.
I know. It was stolen from me that moment. All right.
And I will whip up a friend to help me.
Mm. Unique relationship, you and your friends. All right. So summon 4/6. Let's see how it likes you. You probably caught it when it was like trying to take a nap, and I know I'm irritable when that happens. You got 5 successes, and yeah, you resisted the drain. So you got 5 services off of this 6 spirit.
Excellent. My first task will basically be to assist me as I
Assist you.
go.
Okay. Gonna need to
Protect
be a
me
little.
in the
Okay,
astral.
guard. It will guard you. Yes.
All right.
No, I'm not going to say anything.
Go ahead.
No, it'd be OC knowledge.
All right. Good to go. So you're gonna go up to the front door. That is here.
And
As
I'm
you
going to.
start to walk up, one of the kids stands up and he says, get out of here. You don't belong here."
Oh, I was going to go
Oh, you're
astral.
going astral. Oh, my mistake. But he doesn't stand up and doesn't say anything to you because you're a ghost.
If he did,
And nobody
I would
believes
check his
you.
aura.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, that's some
Yeah,
magic hit.
hardcore shit.
All right. I'm just gonna take a quick look here, cause how do I sneak through barriers?
Well, you either break through them with astral combat, I believe, or you do charisma plus magic to try to sneak through without alerting the person that has cast them.
I will, for another one of my spirit's actions, I will have it attempt to make the magic plus charisma roll to
Okay, so you're going to send
sneak
the
us through.
spirit to try to. No, you're going to have the spirit sneak itself through. If
And
you
yeah,
want.
and if it gets an extra net hit, it can bring me through too.
Really? Huh. Okay. Sure. Go for it. Ah. Well. It bumps into the wall. So that's
Oh.
one. That's 2 services used.
All right. We will try that one more time.
Okay, this is the 3rd service. Looks like you got it this time, though. Yep, it managed to slide through it. You managed to pass through with it.
Excellent. And now I will sense all the things.
Okay, well, what all the things are that you're sensing, side.
Basically, I'm just going
'Cause
to do a quick look around and
just doing an astral nose count of how many people are in there?
astral nose count and keeping my eye out for anybody who looks awakened and or dual-natured.
Okay. Well, as you are doing your astral fly through, there are about 20 people inside of this place. The
I'm
feeling
glad
of
we didn't decide to go guns blazing.
Huh?
I'm glad we didn't decide to go guns blazing.
Oh, 20 people.
20 people is nothing.
I know that people have been saying that they've taken out 20 gang members with their sidearm. This can't be too hard. You guys are hardened Shadowrunners, right? So there is nobody in here currently. This seems to be dual natured or awakened. And that's it. Unless you want to make a sensing check.
I would like to make an sensing check.
Okay. And for that.
How many kids are sitting up outside?
2.
So looking at 22 on a spirit.
Yeah. Small gang. Alright, so 2 successes. Yeah, there's nobody that is awakened. The feeling in here is tense anticipation. You know, a little bit of hostility going on here. You have people that are in hallways that are nervous, you know, but that's the general feel of the place.
And Can I see if there are any that are dwarves and or cybered up?
Yes, you can. There are 3 dwarves, and people are cybered up.
About how many are cybered up?
There would be 3.
Are they the dwarves as well?
No. Well, one of them is, but he's not very heavily cybered.
All right, I will just do a quick sensing check on the 3 dwarves and the other 2 cybered up people just to see if I can get a clearer picture of them.
All right. So one of them is the dwarf, or a dwarf that is cybered up. He has mostly it is headwear. Um. So there's that. So the other 2 probably gonna need a sensing.
Two and a 3.
All right. One is a dwarf, as I mentioned. One is a troll. He seems to have a more distributed form of cyberware. His essence is much lower than yours. And the other is an orc, whose essence is a little bit lower than yours. And his cyberware seems to also be distributed amongst his body. There's nobody that is awakened in this area.
All right. And I have 2 services left on my spirit.
Yes.
I myself will try to wiggle through
We'll go through what?
the barrier to leave.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Unless I get to do that for free.
Nope. Everything's got a cost. This is Shadowrun. That's the rules. That's what they're trying to push. Ooh, look at all those wiggles. I think you might have it. But, yeah. You sleep
Wiggle,
through.
wiggle, wiggle.
And take the spirit out with
it-
me.
Yes, it doesn't matter with the spirit because the spirit could just, go away and come back. So, yes. All right, so you're able to wiggle your way through.
All right, and when I sense the barrier and the patrolling spirit, I assume that they're the same astral signature.
Yes.
Okay. I will go back to the group and inform them of the stuff that I found out.
All right.
How wide an area can you search in the astral?
Me? Yes.
GM question. How wide an area can you search?
Well, he can search the entire globe if you really wanted to.
Search for that signature.
That was what I was going to do next.
Okay,
If nobody else had anything
that's
to
a
do.
ritual tracking kind of thing, I do believe.
It's an extended test, yeah.
We've got some time.
There's no easy ways to sneak into said building. 22 guys fairly evenly distributed throughout there.
Does appear to be so.
And I don't
But-
know anything about this rat catcher guy, so there are 3 dwarves. One just had a little bit of headwear.
Ratcatcher is a dwarf.
That is true.
One of the dwarfs was cybered. That one's quite possibly Ratcatcher.
He didn't strike me as a street samurai. More, everyone gets a data jack in the back of their head these days, usually.
Fair. So Ratcatcher may not be on site.
So I don't want to hog all the time and roll. So if anybody else has anything they want to do,
I'm just here until people decide what they want.
One question. Can you perceive physical objects in astral form?
Only vaguely.
They get a little bit fuzzy unless I want to stick my face into the real world, and
And
then
then
people
they're
see a
still-
ghost.
And then they're still fuzzy because you're still seeing them with your astral eyes.
Yeah, it's
You
not
don't
that
get
good.
you don't
What
sprout
do you
real
see
eyes.
with your astral eyes?
Vague fuzzy things because you're still viewing the world astrally.
No, it's a Lord of the Ring reference.
Oh, right. Okay.
My thought was, could you see if there were any crates and there was
He
the boss
could
was talking
see
about?
cube-shaped things if you were looking for cube-shaped things. Well, he could see cube-shaped things even if he wasn't looking for them, but you know.
Imagine you took a lot of drugs and everything turned out to being made out of jello. Very fuzzy jello.
That's usually the worst kind of jello if you think about it.
I will do astral tracking if nobody has anything else that they want to do.
Oh,
I'd like to find this mage before we barge in, so.
okay.
Because if we can find this mage, we can ask around about these other members.
Sure. Go ahead and do your astral tracking if you'd like to.
All right. Tracking master by spirit. Bound spirit.
No, it's not
Doesn't
bound.
increase. It's not bound?
Nope.
Oh. Oh. Fascinating. Okay.
Yep.
All right. It is a sensing plus intuition. You know whatever the threshold is, and it'll take an hour for each roll, so it might take a while.
Mm-hmm.
What time is it now in game?
It is 8 o'clock p.m.
What time is sunset?
Well, sunset is around 5 p.m. 5:30
good.
from what I understood.
Then I have my spirit for a long time.
Mm-hmm. All right, 4 successes. That's 1 hour.
Can I get the spirit to assist with this
Sure.
and do a teamwork thing?
Sure.
All right. I will get that as the
That's another
task
service.
number 4.
Yep. I believe you have 1 left.
Oh, that's so useless. But
Oh,
I'll just roll the other die
he's
and add it
helping.
on.
I'm helping.
Not that much.
Okay. Well, you do find him. You're able
Okay.
to track him down.
And
Takes 2 hours.
Where is he?
He is somewhere in the Gaiosphere. As for where he's at, he's tracking him astrally, so it's kind of like, yep, found him. He's in a building. There are a lot of people here.
Ah,
I can figure that out more once I have more information and
Right.
get a little bit of an idea.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So is he astrally perceiving at the moment?
No, he is not.
All right. I will assense him then.
Okay. All right, that's 4 successes. That is pretty good. I'm proud of you on that. Let me consult page 497. Or sorry, not 497, 476. You got 4 hits. He is healthy. He is happy. He has no implants. He is a shaman. You will recognize his aura. Um, his magic is lower than yours. And that's it. Oh, his magic is 3. Because
Okay.
I'll let you get that.
and you said he was in a building full of other people.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't have any foci or active
No.
spells or anything like that?
No.
Okay. And can I sort of circle out a bit and try to figure out the general location?
Sure.
It is
I
now
have-
10 p.m.
I have no idea what I would roll for that, or do I just
We'll let
figure it
you
out?
do a intuition check. Just no negatives, just straight intuition.
I have tracking,
Tracking would be good.
urban tracking.
You're in the astral. All right, so you are able to figure out where you came from and where you're at, and you're estimating he is in the Skeleton, which is a bar in Redmond. That would
We should go
jive.
say hi.
That would jive with a whole bunch of people that are there.
Okay. I will poof back and relay the information.
Okay.
Skeleton, you say?
Yes.
That
I do.
sounds familiar, I think. I want to roll knowledge. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see. Oh my god.
One moment. All right. So the Skeleton is a rather famous bar in Shadowrun, so it is pretty easy to know that you have been there probably once. Um, a lot of gangers hang out there. You know, it's a pretty sleazy bar.
We should go check this bar out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm sure this will go great.
I'm sure it will be too. And the excitement that, this has been, we've reached the first hour of the game. So normally I like to take a bit of a break. So we're going to go ahead, and as it is 103 by the Skype call, we will get back at 108.
Sure thing.
Let's continue with the awkward silence.
Well, we're doing great.
Yes.
I mean, I can only provide so much because it's not the way I do things.
Yes.
So
These
we've
are the
got 20
downsides
people
of
inside.
having a face.
Yeah. We've got 20 people inside. We've got 2 people outside. We've got a spirit, and we've got the mage in another building.
Yes, almost as if he has nothing to do, so he has gone out and hit the bars.
What I'm thinking is we accost said mage
Uh-huh.
and ask a few questions.
Okay. I can only see this going well.
Oh, sure, but it's either that or guns blazing, so. Or at least they're the options I'm thinking of.
I can always go with my masterful question. How high is the ceiling of that school building?
Well, each floor, I believe, is 4 meters, so it is a 2-story building. So I would say it's about 10 meters from the floor, the ground, to the roof.
I can probably toss you out most of the way.
I could jump down if that's needed.
You can jump up there
I can jump down
Oh.
from the roof.
pretty easily.
I'd like to put in a call to my mafia contact and see if there's any word out about the if people know they have the guns or not.
Okay.
And if you can refresh my mind as what a role for a contact is.
2 times connection plus loyalty.
2 times connection plus loyalty is going to be 11. Yep, that was useless.
He says, you've heard about them coming into some guns. Didn't know how they got them, but, thanks for the information.
Hey, thank you, Demetrio. So apparently it's known they came into guns, but it's not being advertised.
Right. So we are at 08, so I guess we're back and ready to go, though it'll probably be hard to tell. So here we are. You have the location of their ganger, of their mage, or the mage that has been doing their magic support, where he was at, at the time. So,
How far away is that from here?
well, it's about an hour.
I mean, that's
Well,
not
should we-
awful.
Should we go check that out and see if he's still there?
Go blend in the bar some and see what we can figure out.
Sounds great.
As long as no one else has a better idea.
I could try, but I would be against walking up to him in a bar full of gangers.
We could just hang back and listen in from a distance and see if he runs his mouth at all.
Okay.
I think Bloodhound has to go in because Bloodhound has the signature and actually knows who he is.
Mm-hmm.
We don't. We don't even know what he looks like.
Looks fuzzy.
He does
Great
in fact
description.
look like something.
I assume that I have a general idea that male, human, etc.
Male human shaman.
That narrows it down a lot.
Yep.
But I'll see him astrally if
You'll recognize
just look.
you'll recognize his aura when you see him. Astrally, anyway. So,
All right, so
I guess
we gotta
that's
head
where
over
you
there.
guys are heading. All right. This is awesome. Hour rides by. I imagine there's a whole lot of awkward silence. You guys are driving, because it seems to be the theme. Bones, you going on your motorcycle?
I'm just going on the motorcycle. I'm not being associated with the APC yet.
No problem. You're riding along. It's a pleasant ride. You guys arrive at the skeleton. It is a raucous bar. There are numerous bikes outside because bikes are easier to get around in this part of town. There is an AR display of a dancing skeleton over the door. And yeah,
Fancy.
it is. It is. And you go inside. There is a live band going. They're playing some sort of gothabilly music going on. The guy, lead singer, is dressed up like a crazy looking monk. He's got like this big scraggly beard. There's a bunch of people in there drinking, a few people trying to dance, some people playing pool over in the corner. It's a pretty big bar.
I will separate my ears before we go in, just in case, I wouldn't want the shaman to actually notice me casting spells
Okay,
before we walk in.
sure.
Hopefully he's still here.
Hopefully.
In the astral. Is he still here?
Yes, you do see him.
All right.
He should be nice and drunk now.
Sure. He is sitting there watching the band play.
Is he sitting by himself?
He has a couple people that are with him.
Are they repping blue and silver?
No, they're not.
Is
Nor
he?
is he.
Is he repping? Oh, interesting. Possibly a mage for hire.
Possibly.
I will listen in and see if I can figure out what they're talking about.
Go ahead and give me some rules to listen. You're using clairaudience and all that good stuff. Great.
Yep.
So he's like, yeah, these guys are great. I've seen them here before. You know, there are no Crucible, but you know those guys. I haven't seen them in forever. Yeah, these are pretty good. It's not really my scene, the girl says, but you know, it's a free show. What am I going to complain about? I didn't pay anything for it. And they kind of chuckle. And he lifts his hands up, wanting something to drink, as he waves the bartender, waitress to bring him a drink. And yep, so that's pretty much what the conversation is three people out taking in a band.
Are they wearing gang colors at all?
Nope, they're not.
So does someone want to risk walking up and talking? That's
Or you
not
could
the
ask the
giant
bartender
metal
about it.
monster. True.
Well,
I will call the bartender over when they've got a moment.
bartender comes over. What can I get for you?
I'll put cred stick on the table and ask for a whiskey, and if he knows anything about that person over there, and I will just nod towards the mage.
He looks over
Sam.
and it's like, yeah, he comes in here pretty often. He's a pretty fair tipper. I mean, you know, he doesn't cause any problems because we don't like problems here.
Well, that's good to know. Do you know what sort of business he's in? I swear that I've seen him around before.
I have no idea. His name's Rizzo. That's about all I know.
Rizzo.
He shrugs. But, you know, I don't try to get into everybody's business here. If they talk to me, they talk to me. If they don't, they don't. Comes in, sits down, has a few drinks with his friends, usually watches the band.
Those his usual friends that he comes in with?
He nods, yeah, they come in together. Whenever something live band's playing, they come and sit down and watch.
And I don't suppose you've heard anything about some new people who are coming up in the world around here?
Well, I mean, this is last chance as he motions to the bar. They're pretty good, you know. I mean, we try to get some of the better bands in here, but
I'll pull up my comlink and put the picture of the spray painted logo so that he can see that.
Drake, no, I don't handle that kind of stuff. We don't take any of that shit in here. This is neutral ground.
Would you know where I could find their leader to talk to him?
No, man. Like I said, we don't handle that kind of stuff here. We don't deal with gangs. If they want to come in, they leave their colors behind.
All right. Well, thank you
Frag,
very
we had the
much.
Halloweeners come in here one time and set the place on fire. We're not going to do that again.
Seems like a dumb idea to pick a fight in a place like this.
Well, we like to think so.
I'll thank him for his time.
No problem. Enjoy your drink. I'm going to get like the Jeopardy music if I could do it without like trademark. I think I could play 15 seconds of it.
Anybody else have anything that they want to do?
I mean, are we
Short
in a
of talking to the
rush?
mage.
Like, I could just hang around at the bar and see if the name Ratcatcher comes up.
You could.
But that's a lot of time wasted.
Yeah, that's. I say it's, if you have that time, I could do it.
So nobody in here is sporting gang colors?
Nope. Almost as if they were told to leave their colors behind if they came in here.
All right. So
Bones doesn't want to make a massive scene by walking up to this mage himself. But
I will walk up to the mage if nobody else.
Seems like nobody else.
Do you tell me his name,
Rizzo.
Rizzo?
Yeah,
Do
I'll
I know
relay
him
all the stuff
from-
that I found over DNI.
Do I know if he's a Shadowrunner or
Not off the top of your head. If
is
you want to
there
roll,
any role
if you want to roll with shadow communities or something like that, then yes, you could try that. But off the top of your head, never heard of him. You'd have to think about it a little bit.
I think too many things open.
All right, Rizzo. Rizzo, from what you know, is called Rizzo the Rat. Where the name comes from, who knows? He is a small-time hustler. He is a magician for hire. He does contract work for anybody that can meet his fee, and his fee is not incredibly steep.
so, could we? You said his fee is not incredibly steep. Could we inquire?
We probably can.
Probably
Because if his fee is not incredibly steep, perhaps we could just bribe him slightly to remove his protection.
could.
His protection's not actually a problem.
No,
Yeah, true.
not so much.
But he may know stuff about the building, so we can ask about that.
Actually, I had an idea that's more like an assumption.
Okay.
Because maybe he did, because we are not sure if Ratcatcher is even in the building. So my idea was maybe they have a second place, like a warehouse, and maybe this guy also did something protection for that place.
We could definitely sit down and talk business.
You could.
I guess I go.
Okay. We're rolling steadily forward. All right.
I'll just walk up next and let you take the lead.
Okay.
And if he tries, and I'll just keep my eyes open astrally to make sure that he doesn't do anything dodgy.
Sounds great. So you guys kind of roll up to his table, and he kind of squints up at you. He's like, "Yeah, I didn't order anything."
Hi there. Rizzo, I presume.
Yep, that's what they call me. Girl beside him kind of giggles.
I wink at the girl. And I
Somebody is breathing awful hard and need to buy me dinner if they're gonna keep seducing me like that. Yes.
I lost my track of thought for a moment.
Hi, you winked at the girl.
Oh yeah. I winked at the girl. It's very important. I heard you were a mage for hire.
Yeah, I could do some things for you. What are you looking for?
Well, I'm more. I guess I sit down, or I ask if I can sit down.
He nods. Sure, grab a seat. Your quiet friend want to join us? The girl giggles.
I will sit down with my whiskey.
Mm-hmm. And you notice that in the physical world, he kind of looks a little bit dazed. Yeah, Astral, he's looking at you.
I'll give
Astrally.
him a wink with my 4/6 spirit behind me.
Uh-huh. And
So
he's like, well, it doesn't look like you really need my help all that much.
well, we don't need your magic. We need we would like some information about people you did magic for.
Can't really talk about my other clients. I'm sorry.
I mean, is that a problem money could fix?
No, I'm afraid not, because, I do a lot of confidential work for people, and if I let money fix that problem, then I probably wouldn't be either A, breathing for very long, or B, making money much longer. And he kind of looks around the bar.
The option here is threatening because despite not walking up to him, I'm still a large threat.
Yeah, but you're like nowhere to be seen, so
True.
I got bones. Great, so do I. Congratulations. Hey, you know what? That guy over there's got bones too. And if you look at that guy over there, I think he's got one in specific for you.
Oh dear.
So I don't think they'd be too impressed because you're not there.
True.
Okay.
I'll smile at him and just say, look, we came here because we didn't want any complications.
Yeah, neither do I. That's why I'm here, just to relax and not cause any problems in a place that would have me shot.
What sort of services do you have that are for sale? If we're just talking generalities and not specifics.
You generally do wards. I can send watchers to cause problems you want problems cause, or keep an eye on your Drek. Put a couple of spirits up. You know,
And how much do you charge for those
depends on what you
services?
want.
Say I wanted a ward and a spirit.
1,000 million for the spirit, and 500 million per hour on how long it takes me to put up the ward.
Is that per day for the spirit?
Yeah.
I should really find a different line of work.
Yeah. Good.
Just mull those prices over in my head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if I had a sin, I'd definitely be trying the whole corporate thing, because here they pay even better. But like I said, people pay for confidentiality, so don't think it can help you with anything you're looking for.
I'll look over at Dayfall.
Um,
So, do you have any other questions for him?
Not really. I mean, I respect the man's decision not to talk, so can't really.
No, it says, well, the other set will be coming on soon if you guys want to stay and watch, but unless we got business to conduct, I'd like to get on to my evening. And there's a lovely lady at my side here.
I will smile at the lovely lady and ask her for her name.
I'm Summer. It's nice to meet you.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
She nods, smiles at you, and takes a drink of her drink as she looks to Rizzo, kind of like, are these guys going to be staying here or what?
Have you known this man for a long time?
Yeah. She laughs.
Do you believe what he says, that he's the type of man who could be trusted to keep his word?
He's never lied to me. She's looking a little bit awkward, and he kind of rolls his eyes. Are you trying to interrogate my girlfriend? Because I'll be honest with you, I don't lie to her. Got better things to do, and she's one of them.
I roll my eyes.
I'll just smile, gritting my teeth, and stand up and just walk away,
He wiggles his fingers to you as you leave, like, ta-ta.
remembering exactly how many bullets I would get if I did anything untowards.
Huh.
Yeah, I get up to. I thanks for your time, and I
Yeah.
will get the girl again. And leave.
All right, so you guys get up and kind of head on out. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right?
Alas.
As is there a quiet, out of the way booth in the
Sure.
place?
Well, there's out of way booth, quiet. I don't know so much about. It is pretty loud and raucous here.
And is there basically I just want to make sure that I'm out of his line of sight,
Oh, sure.
and I still have my clairaudience up around him.
Okay. And she's like, what a bunch of freaks those were. He's like, yeah, well, they're trying to plug me for information they're not going to get. But other than that, whatever. Another drink? Yeah, that'd be great. You've got some weird friends. He's like, I have many friends. And so it's
I
kind
will
of a discussion.
be looking for Ratcatcher again.
Okay. Let's see. With your thought recognition, there comes up with none.
None whatsoever. Okay.
No, he's not thinking about it.
Anybody else?
I'm gonna get a cricket sound. I need to get that sound effect. Let me see.
All right.
So I guess we're going in guns blazing.
I don't know. What are you doing? You guys are telling me. I'm excited about this.
I mean,
Do we even know what the specializations of everyone on the team is?
Not that I know of.
well, one assumption is that none of us is
One guy was
specialist in
talking. One
talking.
guy was talking about sneaking in. I know that much.
Yeah, I can sneak in if we want to go that route.
I don't even know what you said.
Is the map to scale?
Yeah.
I can sneak in if we want to go that route.
Oh, nice.
I have some smoke and gas grenades. They might be very useful.
It might be.
I've heard tell we don't mix those together.
That's only with injured people. Right, let's go back to the school since if we've got no other options, and then sneak in and see what we can see, or just go guns blazing.
Can I figure out somehow which motorcycle is his?
Is his? I don't know.
Does it stink of his aura?
Does it stink of his aura? No, it does not stink of his aura. He has not actually done anything weird to it.
Basically, I have no idea what skill I would roll to try to figure out which bike is his.
Yeah, there's not a magic bike detection spell. Well, I imagine there is, but I'm pretty sure you don't have it.
Yeah, I meant mundane skill.
Oh, mundane, no. There's like it would be like a matrix perception if you had his sin, real fake, otherwise it's rich too. And then you could get the transponder off of it, you know. But other than that,
Well, I always wanted to pretend to be a decker.
could be. So if you wanted to do that, it's going to be matrix perception, which is intuition plus computers. Look at that. You did a hacker thing. So yeah, you can easily see his comm link, and you got his comm code, and you got the SYN information that he is broadcasting.
Excellent. And can I find his bike using that as well?
Yes, you can.
Excellent. I will put a stealth tag on it,
Okay.
and I can just keep track of that every so often, or do I have to check in
Yep.
on it?
You can keep track of that.
Okay. And I'll point out his bike to other people.
I imagine you're like sticking a stealth tag on it and like doing that exaggerated pointing over your head to the motorcycle. But I imagine really you're probably doing something much more subtle. But
I'm
You
going to
know,
drive back to the school.
all right, so you go
subtly,
drive
subtly
back to the
stumbling
school.
over.
Okay. So you're heading back to the school. All right. So you head back over to the school. This is great. Could you roll me a pilot groundcraft?
One moment.
I love it. We'll do that. Okay. All right. Doing perfect. Yep. You're able to navigate your way over there. Okay.
It's the middle of the night.
It is. It is indeed.
Do I still see the two people sitting outside?
Not the same two, but there's two others out there. The young
Shit.
human and a human girl. So it's male and female humans. Sporting the colors. They seem to maybe have been missed a sandwich now and then because they are pretty skinny.
Do we know if anybody's watching the back of the building?
Well, so far as I know, Bones is only driven by the front where the open gate is, but nobody's tried climbing over the walls.
I guess I will. Should I attempt to climb the? I'm gonna ask my teammates here, but should I attempt to climb the back gate
Mm.
and start
Mr.
trying to
Sneak?
sneak on in?
This is perfect. I like this idea.
Go, Mr. Sneak. You can do it.
I like it. What are you doing, Bones? Because you were on a roll before he asked that question.
I mean,
There's a bull you can
I,
grab
w-
by the
I was
horns.
I was considering going blazing, but
Oh.
sneak might be a better option.
Okay.
I haven't got anything I can do with these two without attacking. So-
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh.
it is kind of limited.
I mean, I could probably kill both of them, but
probably
that
could.
might just start a fight.
It probably would. People do tend to get a little upset when you kill 12-year-olds.
Did you just say
I
12-year-olds?
definitely will.
Yeah, I
He
did.
said kids, yeah.
Fuck's
The whole time
sakes.
I'm like,
Gangs
why
don't
do you count the
necessarily need to be
kids?
adults. You know, they're usually, kids.
If I knew the quality of the gangs inside, I might just consider walking in.
Well, that is an option.
I guess I'm going to go ahead and attempt to climb where they sneak up to and climb over one of the back corners of the gates.
All right. So you can do that. So I need you to make a sneaking check, perception check, and climbing check.
Alrighty. Sneaking with the urban specialization.
There are no
in
trees.
effect. So sneaking first.
Okay, so you sneak up to the wall. Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
Looking at perception on my sheet real quickly.
Okay.
I'm still not quite used to these sheets.
If it's a chummer sheet, I feel your pain.
It's a chummer sheet, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really read those too well either. It's like this is a block of text.
It's not that bad.
Seriously.
God. You're used to it, though.
Yeah.
I look at it and say, ugh.
I'm definitely looking at getting hero lows. Okay, so where in the heck is perception?
It's probably going to be
Under P.
intuition or P, I guess. That would be unusual.
It's a physically active skill
Oh,
under P.
Oh. That would actually make some
I
sense.
tend to use the show active skill rating is greater than 0.
Yeah, I should do that.
all right. Are you comfortable with all those levels of successes?
Um,
I'm just asking. You can be if you want.
sure.
Okay.
I'll be comfortable with that. And then you said a climbing check, which would be strength plus
gymnastics.
gymnastics.
Mm-hmm. The skill, not the pool.
Alright. So, it's 4 plus 4 is 8.
All right. So you climb up over the walls. You're like a gecko. Just you get over the top and you kind of like lumber your leg over it. You drop down to the other side and you don't think anybody's noticed you. Well, that's because there's not really anybody in the back, I guess. And I guess you're trying to
Alrighty.
come in through this door here because that's the back,
Um,
or this door here because that's also in the back.
is there a second floor balcony, maybe?
Well, there is a second floor, but as this is an industrial building, there are like no balconies for people to go out of. It's almost as if schools are kind of like, public and
Yeah.
they just filled plasticrete.
Yeah, I'm assuming I would not know about skylights, so we're going to pick the uppermost door, I would assume.
This one here?
Yep, that would be the one we'll pick.
All right. So you're heading up to the door. What are you going to do? It's exciting.
Type of lock is on that door?
Looks like a key lock. One of the mechanical ones.
Alrighty. I probably should have stated I would grab my lockpick stuff out of a duffel bag.
Well, I imagine you got that with you because I can assume that much competency from people.
Alrighty, so
Like I imagine you got your ballistic mask and everything on because you
yeah, and
doing
I'm
your
loaded
criminal
out
thing.
with stick and shock at the
That's the
moment.
best way to go. You're a hero.
So that would be an auto picker.
Would be an auto
with
picker.
Rating says auto picker.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be a what roll?
That would
Lockpick
agility and lockpick, I guess.
or locksmith?
Yes.
I think so. It's 12.
Mm. It's exciting. All right. So you're jiggling in the lock, and you wiggle that thing in there, and you manage to click. That lock was not really hard to open. Okay.
Quickly check if I have a way to view anything on the other side of that door before I attempt to go through it.
Okay.
You can also hear if you don't have anything.
Yeah, you can hear.
Yeah, what have they? Room. I guess I'm going to have to listen,
Okay.
which is another perception check.
Yep. So you're gonna lean up against the door and listen to it and all that good stuff?
Yep.
All right. Wow, I need you to make a willpower check if you would too.
A what check?
Willpower?
Willpower check.
Uh-huh.
Alrighty. That one is a.
Are you comfortable with that level of success?
That was actually supposed to be that roll.
Oh, okay. So it's 5d6? Or what?
66.
Okay. That looks good. You gonna keep that?
Sure.
All right. Then you are going to take 5 stun.
Okay.
As you lean against the door, it feels like a hand just comes out of nowhere and smacks you upside the head. I mean, just bam! You feel like your nose is bleeding, your ears are ringing, you're a little bit punch drunk.
Alrighty.
I think they might know you're here.
I say the spirit
Yeah.
might know he's here.
Forgot about that little tidbit. So yeah, over BMI, I think they're onto us.
Shit, it's on now. They think they're onto you. So you're at the door, your ears are ringing, your nose is bleeding a little bit. You feel like you just got punched by some invisible fist.
Do you relay why you think that?
Would competency cover my character, assuming it would be the spirit?
Oh, you could assume that, sure.
We'll go into the assumption it's the spirit.
He assumes a spirit punched him.
I will poof into. I'm still in the truck because I have no idea what they're doing, and I will fade into the astral projection and zip over there.
All right.
And check it out.
All right. So need you make it a sensing check. All right. So as you're flying up and you do a quick circle around the building, you notice that there's no spirit anywhere near this man.
All right. I will check him out as well.
Okay. All right. That dude is injured.
Okay.
Is anyone
Physical
opposed to
stun.
fuck this go in?
It's stun. What'd you say, Bones?
Doesn't matter.
It does matter. I want you to feel a part of this. Go ahead. So yeah, it looks like stun. He hasn't taken any physical damage.
Okay.
Oh, with 2 successes, you do notice that magic is in the air.
Magic is in the air.
Yes.
I will stay here, and I can still counterspell while I'm on astral, right?
Yep.
All right. I'll just stay here and prepare to use spell defense. And if I see something getting ready to cast or whatnot, I will hurt it badly.
I like that plan. That sounds great.
Does anyone argue if I would just walk up to the front door?
I would argue that you let me sneak behind first.
Oh, you are behind. Oh.
I'm
Wait.
default. I'm not
Oh.
with.
So yeah,
No, yeah.
you could do this simultaneously if you really want to. You could do like the whole whirl and DNI, and while the guy's coming over the wall, Bones can stride up like the Terminator to the front door. Yeah. Or however
Yeah.
you're gonna handle it. It's up to you
I
guys.
would. Yeah, I would like as he walks up to the front door. I want to be at the back door.
Okay,
I
well,
guess.
roll me a sneak check, a perception check, and a climb check.
Sneaking is urban.
Yes, there's no trees. Okay, that's good sneaking. All right, we'll make perception check.
Is it overall perception?
It's visual perception. Okay. If you want to reroll any of these, just let me know which one you want to reroll and stuff like that. But otherwise, you're good to go.
Mm. I think I want, because I'm not sure how it's rolled, but I want to activate one of my foci.
Okay. It's activated.
Okay. Do I have to roll anything?
Nope.
Okay. Then I need a climbing check.
Yes. It's gonna be your gymnastic skill plus your strength.
What's my strength?
All right. So you much better than your companion climb over that wall, no problem. And yep, you're over the wall. You're sneaking across the grounds.
Does the perception check include like if I would want to look at the building again?
You can do that, sure. Four successes. All right, so these are some really important things that you want to pay attention to at this point. You are over the wall, which is great. You are well aware of the network of mesh plates that are in the back that have probably alerted everybody into the inside of the building that you and your compatriot are out back. The building is made out of plasticrete. The windows are blacked out. It is a two-story building, and you're good.
Okay, so it looks like we're going guns
There's two.
blazing if they know they're there.
At this point, I'm like,
I was looking for somebody to make that four success to notice the pressure plates on the ground.
Bounce. You can like get through the door, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Once you see a bright light, you can go in.
Okay. This is exciting.
And so, Ledro, could you please open the door? Slightly.
Yes, could you open the door slightly? Bones, what you doing?
Ledro.
I'm waiting for the signal.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm talking to Ledro to open the door.
Ledro? Lardo? Malky? 2534? Bueller?
Hello, anybody home?
Okay, so he is typing out. He's attempting to open the door.
I take out the flashbang and
That
roll it
you
through the
don't
door.
even need to worry about that. Don't worry about that at all.
No.
So as he opens the door, you hear a ding, And I'm going to need you guys to either soak or not. It's going to be body plus armor. As you hear the ting and a clunk, followed by a bang from inside.
It's not bad, not bad.
No, no,
Body
not
and
bad.
armor.
Okay, so it's going to be -4. That's going to be Laredo and Dayfall. 10 successes. Look at you. And that's with -4.
That's with
Awesome.
negative.
So you have no problem. Laredo,
What roll do I need to make?
uh,
Plus
body plus
8.
armor, -4.
Plus armor, -4.
Yes.
Okay. I really hate these shummer sheets.
Me too.
Is that the value of the armor?
Yeah, it's -4 to the value of the armor plus your body.
Alrighty.
Okay, well, it's 1, 2. Wait, I'm confused. Oh, that's 6 successes then. So you take 4 stun as a flashbang falls down from over top of the door and detonates when it hits the ground. That room
And
that
I
you're
would
in,
be down.
you collapse onto the ground as you are concussed out by this grenade that lands in front of you. The door sails gracefully over Skyfall's head and lands with a thunk out in the back. Doors open. You're looking at what probably was a gymnasium at some point, and a
Well, with
very
that,
unconscious Rado on the ground. Bones, you got the flash. There was a loud flash and a bang from the back. So I think that's your
let's go to
signal.
the front door.
All right. So you start walking up to the front door. Are you running up to the front door?
I'm gonna walk up.
All right. As you start to walk up, the kids see you coming. They say, "Oh my God!" and they run inside through the front door. You see them hauling ass. They leave the door kind of half open behind them as they start running away from this crazy looking Terminator because they just heard the flash and the bang from the back, almost like a flashbang went off.
Funny that. Let's go a little bit faster. Skimmers and
All right.
running.
So you are skimmers and running. Okay, so you're just barreling through the door. Fuck that noise, right?
Yep.
All right. So I need you to make it is going to be a gymnastics check, and I believe there's a penalty for you using skimmers.
Reduces my physical limit.
Okay, this is great.
This probably won't go well.
I don't know. I think it'll go awesome. And remember, this is on
This probably won't go
this is
well.
on that meat tank thing. Are you comfortable with that level of success?
Not overly, but I'm gonna take it.
All right. So you hear a crunch as you roll across a wooden plank that falls out from underneath you, and you feel a gentle tug as you fall down into a pit that is 5 meters by 5 meters, and an orb lands at your feet, and it explodes.
Oh no.
So I need you to go ahead and roll me a soak versus 30 stun.
Oh no.
That's salsa.
This is gonna be fun.
Good news is they didn't use a high explosive.
True.
Bad news is it's going to be 30 stun. But I guess you're on the right path. That's probably not going to scratch your chrome. It's going to shake the fuck out of that meat sack though that's inside of it.
Sadly, I don't have a paint editor.
Oh, sorry, Vance. Didn't mean to say the big F bomb on your channel. You'll probably want to add that in.
Well, shit, I can't really do much.
Oh wait, sorry. It's -4 because it's concussion. Flashbang. Forgot that part.
Flashbangs don't salsa.
Oh, they do. I checked with the explosive expert before I did this.
Eh, whatever.
If you want, I can use a high explosive if you're concerned.
I'd rather not. Let me roll my fucking dice. Why do you keep popping up menus?
I don't know. Huh. Well, that's 11.
Crap, I'm still out.
All right. So there's a mutual boom in the front as a poof of dust goes up and you blow the walls
Oh, wait,
out.
no, I'm not. I have one stun box left. Shit.
And we have reached the top of the hour. So as we stand, we have one person unconscious. We have Bones that is at one box of stun before he joins the sleeping party. We have another guy that is kind of rattled but not flashed, and then I think we have like a dude that's in the van, just kind of like, "What's up?"
Taking a nap.
So we'll go ahead and take a break, and we will be back in 5 minutes. Well, let's take 10 minutes because this is a lot to process. So 10 minutes.
It's going good, guys.
Yeah, we made a spectacular entrance so far.
Well, it's a dynamic entry.
It was. But someone ripped off my idea. I don't like this.
Well, at least I'm carrying one stim patch for each of my team members.
I've got a stim patch on me. I'm going to apply it in a moment.
Yeah,
Can I apply
unconsciously
your
I
stim
have
patch on you?
some, but can't actually apply it to myself.
Thinking if I could have spent edge to jump out of the pit. But I don't remember all the edge
I
rules at the
gave you
moment.
I gave you the option to spend edge to not fall in the pit.
I know. I didn't figure it'd be that bad is the problem.
Yeah, I checked with Doorman to find out if flashbangs would work for what I had planned because I didn't want to kill somebody with this trap because, you know, falling in a 5x5 room with a high explosive grenade gets pretty quick.
I just always heard it argued flashbangs don't salsa because they don't have a fade off.
Yeah, he mentioned that, and he said I guess that you could rule that they blow out the barrier, and because there's no top to the thing, it's just kind of like an infinite sky that they could go up in, so they dissipate that way. And as he is like the Mac Daddy of explosions.
Yeah, still, it's fine. I really need to get me that paint editor though.
So the streamer's asking how far did they get in because he didn't get a TLDR. One guy got through the front door and is in a 5x5 hole in the ground. Two people got to the back door and opened it, and so far they are down one person, and one person is nearly unconscious.
I'll be
So
fine.
75%. They're doing great.
Hey, Ladro, you might want to mute yourself.
My bad, give me one moment. Skype is being extremely stupid at the moment. I shall be back on Skype in just a second.
Are people back?
Yes.
Still around?
I am here as well.
Hello, and welcome back, everybody. As we are recapping for the people that have just joined us in the front, we have Bones, who charged boldly through the front door, skimmers going and fell through a wooden plank into a 5x5 hole, breaking a string that dropped a concussion grenade, a flashbang, into the hole with him. Thankfully, most of the damage was vented out, and he only took 20 stun or something, like 19 stun. I don't know. But
I took 9 stun.
oh, sorry, 9 stun. Yeah, he took 9 stun. He's not unconscious. However, on the back end, we have Ladro, who is unconscious from being hit by an alchemical preparation of clout and a concussion grenade, flashbang that dropped from the door when his compatriot Dayfall opened the door. There is now a metal fire door embedded in the ground behind them. And that is where we have the group, other than Bloodhound, who is probably either feeling very lonely or very smug inside of the van, completely unharmed.
He's feeling very. So, do I have to roll 3 separate times if I want to leave my companions behind, or just once?
Well, I don't know. It depends upon your compulsion. I think,
It's my mentor spirit, not a compulsion.
Oh, mentor spirit. Yeah, it's magical compulsions. Got you. Oh no, it'd be just one.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Okay, good.
You shit. Okay, I'm gonna slap a stim patch on.
That's a great idea. You're gonna slap a stim patch on yourself. All right.
And then
So
jump my way out of the pit.
you find some hole that does not have metal, and you stick it on that little bitty patch of flesh, and it's like, ah. And we're gonna have to go into initiative now, I believe, because stuff is getting exciting and things are starting to happen. And we're gonna add a bones, and then we're going to add a Ledro. I'll get your name right by the end of the night. Gonna get a Dayfall. At least I'm not calling him Lardo. I feel better now. I was terrible wrong about that.
Okay, our initiative's a shit today.
All right, this is great. So Bones has a 13, and
Terrible.
Bloodhound has a 10. Okay. Let's see. Dayfall. Dayfall's the man with the 28. All right. And let's see. We are missing Ladro or Ladro. How'd I say it? Tell me. Or not.
And I'll get my air spirit here in a second.
Ledro.
As I find that code.
Okay, Ladro. Got it. All right. So let's see here.
Ooh, so I've got some special people.
Let's see. That's going to be you. And then that's going to be you. And let's see here. That will be you. Oh, look at all that. Okay, this is looking pretty good. So initiatives are on the board. Let me get that spirit in there because spirits are important. And grab him on there, and he gets a 17. Look at that guy, just zipping on along with his little spirity self. We'll sort that along. All right, so we come to the top. Dayfall, you have an unconscious companion at your feet. A door yawns, well, a doorway. Door's kind of behind you. But you are looking into what may have at some point been a gymnasium, because it is a large, cavernous room.
Uh,
It is
I
dark.
guess I
and
would
maybe
use
might-
this slap patch on Ladro.
Okay,
That's
so
possible.
you could definitely do that. So you're going to be administering a stim patch to your compatriot. Okay,
It's
sounds great. All right, so let's see here. I know what he's doing. So Jaina, I know what she's doing. So let me get her down here. Ratcatcher, he is on 9. All right, so what is the spirit doing?
Probably nothing until I tell it to do something.
Okay, so it's hanging out at a 7. And Ladro, you have just been given a stim patch. Oh, what a rush. Oh, the pain. You're conscious, though. Oh,
Alright. How much stun does that bring up?
well, temporarily remove 6 boxes, I believe, unless he has a lower rated stim patch.
rating 6.
So, yes, 6 boxes of stun are back to you.
Alrighty. In that case, I am going to draw my heavy pistol, which
Okay,
would be my.
pistol
I
is
still have
drawn.
still have Stitch and Shock in it at the moment.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Still running non-lethal, and that would be the Selvet Guardian.
Okay, that's a good gun.
Do I see anybody in the living room area or in the gymnasium area?
You do not notice anybody in the gym.
Okay.
So you guys are going to be moving into the gym area. This is exciting. Okay. And oh, that's the wrong tool. Let's go ahead and do this because this is great. And
Ooh.
all right, so I may have forgotten one door, so I will add that real quick because I mean I've kind of been working on this and I forgot a door that was right there because you got to be able to exit the building or you can enter it, and I put it on the wrong layer, of course.
Just draw a new box.
No, I got this. We're good. There, look at that. Pow! On the right layer now and everything. All right, so there we go. This is where we got everything. So, all right, so Ladro draws his gun, gets up off the ground, takes a big, beefy stance, and peers into the darkness. And I know what Zan is going to do, and Bones is going to do what?
Bones is going to get out of the fucking pit.
Perfect. That is going to trigger Zan and Jaina. So Jaina is going to roll for suppression. So
Oh dear.
she is going to be firing suppressive fire down the hallway to you. And then we are going to have Zan, who is going to be doing full auto in that direction. So, all right. So she got 2 on her suppression, and he got
I think
5
I
on
can
his
dodge
full
that
auto.
one.
You could dodge the suppression.
Yeah, let's give it a go.
You don't really dodge suppression so much as you either drop prone or you're being suppressed.
You can dodge suppression.
Well, yeah, it's that edge thing. You could do that to avoid that. So yeah, you can do that.
Avoid the damage.
Reaction.
It's reaction plus edge.
Mm-hmm. Hey, look at that! You dodge suppression. That is great. The full auto, on the other hand, is complex.
Yeah, the
So
full
you'll
order's
be-
probably gonna hit me.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be pretty nasty. But hey, good news. You only got 2 hits, right? How hard can that be? Look at
Apparently
you!
easy.
You are dodging down. You see like these 2 teenagers that are standing down at the end of the hallway. They got their AK-97s and they're just holding down the triggers and screaming as they're firing all these rounds down the hallway. Yes, that is where they're at. I was trying to find my drawing tool to put an X. They are here. You dodged the hell out of some bullets. All right. So you're heading down the side?
I'm gonna head down the side. Yes.
All right. I like this plan. This is awesome. All right, so you're running down the side. Oh shit! Fuck that! Don't take that anymore. We're probably skimming along. So you're like the Terminator on an airboard. I don't know.
I guess, but I'm gonna turn off the skimmers and move more slowly now.
Okay, so you're plonk clonk 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 down the hallway. It's going
Hey,
great.
I'm not that bad. I've got hydraulics.
All right. All right. So yep, you got hydraulics. You're heading down this way. Let's see here. All right. So yep, you're heading down that hallway. What are you gonna do, sir? Because I'm pretty
What do
sure
I
you got
see?
the movement to get down there. Well, you
Yeah.
see a empty hallway. It looks like there's acoustical tile over your head. There are doors that look like they are to classrooms off to the sides. And up ahead, you see a sort of a T section.
Can I see anything through the windows in the classrooms
You
as I
do
go past
see,
them?
yeah, you pass by them. There's like wrecked little desks and everything in there. Chalkboard's been shattered. Walls has spray paint. Desi loves Lucy. I don't know what the hell that's about, but it's right there on the wall. Whole bunch of stuff. Graffiti, gang tags. Schools suck. Schools are prisons. We don't need no education. I don't know. All kinds of stuff on the wall.
You don't need no ed. I'm gonna stop here and then peer around the corner.
All right, so you stop there and you peer around the corner and you see much the same. So you're going to stop right there. All right. I need you to make a reaction plus intuition check, if you would, please.
Ah, shit.
Are you comfortable with that level of success?
Let me think about it.
Okay, let me know.
So I'm stopped before the edge of the corridor.
You are. You are indeed.
So the shot, if it's a shot, it could be coming from here,
If it was a shot.
or if it's a spell. Which
Or
is
if it
also
was a
possible.
spell. That's true. There's a whole lot of choices there, isn't it? It's kind of exciting. What are you gonna do? Are you comfortable at level of success? We good? No? Yes?
I'm still thinking. Sorry. I'm just considering the options whether
I understand
it's
there's a whole lot
better
of
to
options.
soak or to take,
That
or
is
to try
true.
and dodge.
There are choices.
I will use my edge.
Okay. Whew. Good. That's great. I was worried there. Okay, now you're not surprised. That is the good thing. Because who could expect for a dwarf to drop down from the acoustical tiles above you and try to attack you from above? So I need you to make a dodge check, please, sir. So
I
are
think
you
I dodged it.
okay? Are you comfortable with that?
I'm comfortable with 6 successes.
Okay, because he's gonna be using some edge on his roll. So
Oh,
let's
yeah,
see.
sure.
He got 2, and he's not comfortable with that level of success because that sucks. And who would want to stick with that when he could take 5 and just do miss landing on top of your head with a monofilament garrote, and he lands on the ground behind you.
Can I turn around and punch him?
Well, on the next pass, I suspect you could, but you've already done your action this round, so we'll
Yes.
drop you down to 3. Damn it! This is rotten. Bloodhound, what are you doing?
I am going to attempt to breach inside the barrier and tell my spirit to attack people who are not my allies and try
Okay.
not to kill them too hard.
Try not to kill them too hard. Okay, this is great. I like this. Okay, you breach. Well, wait. No, I gotta resist that because, I could deny you. And nope, you breach. Good on you. You stick right on past that. And for your last service, you tell it to attack people that are not your allies.
People in this building who are not my allies,
Okay.
try not to kill them.
Try not to kill them. Okay, so that is
Just
Bloodhound.
knock them out.
Okay, that's Bloodhound. Bloodhound is inside. You have commanded your spirits. And we are going to go to the top of the hour. Dayfall.
Oh.
Whole lot's
I walk.
happening. You hear
I walk
gunfire.
inside.
You walk inside. All right. So you head inside to this darkened room. The light is shining behind you, cutting a swath not very far into the gloom. But that's okay because you're inside. And where are you going?
Across the hall.
So you're going to cross the court here, and you're heading to that door. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm gonna look out for anything trap-like.
Okay.
I have the feeling this place is weird.
It could very well be. All right. So you're gonna make a perception check.
Yes.
Or are you gonna like lean against the door and listen to it again?
That was not me, but I'm gonna make a perception check.
Oh. All right. Just check.
With my eyes.
With your eyes. All right. Just want to see, because there's so many choices. You can like lick the wall if you really wanted to, but we won't judge you.
Not into that stuff.
Everybody has their own way of handling business.
Oh yeah, that's my perception check.
Okay, so yep, you stare at this door, and there's a lock on the door. It is a padlock. One of those ones you take a key and stick it in there and fish around with it and open it up.
I open it.
You open it. Okay, you got the key.
No, but who says it's closed?
What?
Who says the door's closed?
Oh, I do, because I'm the GM. It's locked. The door is locked. It's almost like they
Then
don't want to use this room.
Then I open it using my lock-picking skills.
All right, I like this plan. So go ahead and use your locksmith skills.
What kind of lock is it?
It's mechanical.
If I have certain tools, would it help?
That would be lockpicks.
Okay.
Or an auto picker. One of the two.
Okay, I have a rating 6 auto picker.
There you go.
Yeah. So, what does it do? Do I get bonuses or?
What's that?
Do I get bonuses?
Oh
for
yes,
having
you get
an
a +6. Hey,
Yes.
Bones, when you rolled that dodge check, did you take?
I did too.
You took the 9 off of that?
Nope.
Oh, well, we're going to have to re-roll that. I mean the
Yep.
the full auto thing.
Yep, I'm checking what I rolled for it now.
Okay. Because somebody is just like, wait a minute. All right, so we'll be back to that in a minute.
I did not dodge. They got one net hit.
Oh, damn. My mistake. We'll have to get back to you in a minute because you might not even be to this dwarf yet. So,
Holy shit!
Well, I guess I'm
Wow.
going to have to roll the lock against you. Are you ready for this? Or are you comfortable with that level of success, or you like to use haste?
Well, I'm gonna use my edge because.
I don't blame you. That's a whole lot of crap.
That's.
I wouldn't let that stand either.
I mean, Ledro is looking at me. I can't
No, yeah,
embarrass myself.
that would be kind of humiliating. Bones, while we're at this, you need to make a 13 P -3 soak, if you would please. Shouldn't be a problem for you because you're Superman.
Yep.
Look at that. All right, so we're back to the dwarf now. So let's see. It's going to be, oh gosh, can this lock thwart him and humiliate him in front of his friend? No, it cannot. So you get the lock open, but we're going to be now to Jaina, okay, and then Ratcatcher, who is going to quickly run into this room here. He throws open the door and runs inside. Well, he pulls the door open and runs inside. Forgot these doorways open to the hall. Bones? No, wait, you're not there. That's your turn. What am I thinking? All right, so Spirit is going to go inside, and it is going to start to materialize because it can't attack people from the astral, and then that is going to be its action there. Ratcatcher's gone. Jada is down to 2. She's spry for her age. Ratcatcher is.
Where is Jaina?
She's over here with the Z.
Right.
All right, Zan is here. He's holding his action also. Ladro, what you doing?
Ledger, are you muted?
This is exciting.
I am. Yes, I'm going to be going into the gymnasium area
Okay.
carefully.
All right, you stalk in behind your compatriot who is up front jiggling a lock.
Yes, and I have low light vision, so
Yeah, that's no problem. It's pretty good lit in here. You
Alrighty.
notice that there's a bunch of moldy tiles hanging from the ceiling in here. You know, the bleachers have been removed because metal's valuable. The floors is broken and loose where it has just been warped over the ages. You smell mold. It's pretty terrible. All right, but the door is open. Well, the door's unlocked, at least.
I'm going to move up and stop short of the door.
Okay, so you move up, you stop at the door. That door. Okay. Its rectangular shape is looking at you. If it had a face, it would probably be sneering right now. But alas, it is still a door. Are you just going to wait for your buddy to go through, or are you going to... I mean, I'm fine with either one, really.
I'm going to open the door slightly and try to peek out and see if I see anything.
All right. You creak open the door and you hear nothing. But you peek out, and you do, on the other hand, hear somebody yell, "Down there! Got it!"
And I guess I'm staying behind the door,
Okay.
or
Yeah.
in the gymnasium area,
Okay.
not
good.
directly behind the door.
All right. So you guys are staying in the gym?
Currently, I am.
Okay. We're good now. All right. So, Bones, what you doing?
I'm going to pull out a grenade,
You're going to pull up a grenade?
open the door, and then throw it in there, and then close the door.
Okay, that's great. I like that plan.
It's a Neurostun.
Okay. It's a neurostun grenade?
Yep.
Oh, fuck. I forgot. Forgot something. Damn, I even statted this guy out and I forgot about it. I need you. Do you have a? God, I don't even want to ask. Let me look at your sheet. Because if I ask, the answer will always be yes. Because I mean, what kind of silly question would that be, other than yes? Okay.
Is it a gas mask? Is it? It'll be faster if you ask.
I know. Yeah, it's a gas mask. I don't see one.
Yeah, I've got
Oh,
internal
I've got
air
an internal
tank.
air tank.
Yeah, but you didn't say you were breathing off your internal air tank. So I mean,
Yeah,
you know.
almost always breathing off internal air tank.
See, that's what I mean. The question is never going to be a no. It's always going to be a yes. So, you know, so I don't even
Bones.
just bother asking.
I tend to try and work at Bones as being as robotic as possible, so to the
Got it.
point of
Okay.
his lungs are the air tank.
Okay. Well, then he can only live for 3 hours.
Yeah, I know.
Moving on. So, yep, you grab
Most
your
runs can
grenade.
take that.
You grab your grenade and you fling it into the room and you close the door. It's terrible, awful, awful, terrible.
Hey, have some Neurostun, Ratcatcher.
That is awesome. You throw that neurostun in there. All right, so great. All right, so we're going to take Bones off the table. And we're going to flip back around. Who else still has passes? We have Dayfall, who is keeping it real. Dayfall,
Always-
what you doing?
I open the door and peek around.
Okay, well, you peek around the corner, so I guess they're going to have to open fire on you. So
He has cover
Right.
at least.
yeah, he does have cover, so that gives him a +3 to his roll. So this is Jaina with her suppression, and this will be Zan with his full automatic. All right, so yeah, that's going to be the 2 rolls there. So if you would like to evade the suppression, you have the choice of either rolling reaction plus edge, and if you beat 3 successes, you do not take a bullet, or you could fall prone to avoid that. But as they are working together, the other one is shooting as well. So,
I will try to dodge the suppression.
All right. Reaction plus edge. This is great. You can do this. She only got 3 hits. I mean, you're Shadowrunner. These are just gangers.
Exactly.
Everybody
It's
knows
my.
gangers are like kobolds. Anybody can take them out,
Is it my
Your
edge?
full edge.
My full edge. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Reaction plus edge for dodging it.
You can do it.
It's,
These are just gangers.
I mean, it's.
I dodge it, and I'm a big lumbering robot.
I know,
Do I
right?
get? It's my first time, so do
Oh.
I get my combat sense bonus to this?
Not for dodging suppression, I
No,
believe,
not
because
for
it's not a
suppression.
dodge.
For the regular, you do.
Right.
This is more of a luck thing.
It goes.
Oh, ouch! Do you want to edge on that?
I believe he can still choose to drop.
He could choose to drop. That is true.
What would?
That would mean you would drop prone, and you
And
don't.
the other guy gets a +2.
Right.
If I drop prone, can I still do something?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, you'll be able to do something.
Okay.
It's
Then
just
yeah,
it's
I drop.
easy to shoot you.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah, I drop prone.
Okay, so he gets to roll 2 more dice because you drop prone. So 2d6, 5. All right, so that is 4 successes. You need to dodge that at your dodge rating -9.
So that's reaction plus intuition plus any bonuses from adept powers.
Yep.
+3 for cover.
Yep. And then -9 on top of all that.
Oh.
See, look at that, Bone. Keeping you around, man. You're
I
like
know
my
far
hero.
too many rules.
You're my hero on this run.
I have to write that down. Everything.
Don't sweat it, brother. You can even
I get
put it on
the
the screen.
+1 for the combat sense now.
Right. And +3 for the wall that you partially hidden behind. And then -9 because he is throwing bullets down there indiscriminately, trying to hit something.
On the plus side, they should be running out of ammo soon.
He should be.
On the plus side, I only need to hit 80% of my dice.
You can do that. I mean, come on, you're a trooper.
Yes.
You need 3 successes. You can do it.
Sure.
Well, 4 successes.
4 successes, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the extra one.
That who worries about that extra? Ooh,
Ouch.
halfway
So
there.
close.
Halfway there. You want to use edge? Choices.
Choices, but I'm. Does the penalty also apply to my
Not to the reroll.
to taking the hits?
No, it doesn't count to the reroll. You get to reroll three dice.
I mean, if being prone also takes away from my armor or something.
No, you're fine.
Or is no, I'm gonna take that.
You want to take that? Okay.
Yeah.
So he got you with 3. So it's going to be 15p -3 to your soak. Come on, you can do that. I mean, don't wanna look bad in front of that other guy who got taken out by a door, for God's sakes.
Do I add my combat sense?
Nope, because this
Not
is
for
a
that one.
soak roll.
This is body plus armor, plus any mystic armor if you have it.
Damn mystic armor. This man, he's on his game today. I swear to God. This is awesome.
It's 15 damage.
Yep. -3 to your armor. Ooh.
That's what I want to use my HP.
That's not what I wanted to see.
Rip.
You gonna be
It's
using
done
it?
at least.
You want to use another edge?
Yes.
Okay, you can do that. I don't know how many edge you have, but I trust you not to lie to me.
It's my last.
Look at that, 10. This man takes it like a champ. 5 stun, but bullets are ripping through you. You like drop down. You feel one like hit you in the shoulder. There's that burn because it always hits the shoulder. But yeah, you're not unconscious. That's the good sign. But you're gonna be feeling that. So that is Zan and Jaina. Now the bad thing is that the spirit has manifested, and the spirit is going to get to go ahead and attack them. So Bloodhound, need you to roll your spirit.
Can I still do something?
Oh yes, you can do something. My mistake.
Those are the 2 kids that were outside.
No,
right?
these are older. These are older
Oh,
kids. These
older
are
kids.
indeed older kids. The younger ones have scampered off somewhere else.
Okay.
They're busy doing other things.
Okay. I guess I can quick draw my weapon and shoot at them.
You could, but you're going to be on that suppression thing.
Oh, so that means
Reaction plus edge to dodge it or drop prone.
I mean I'm already prone, am I not?
Right. But any action you take gives you the risk of taking a bullet. Unless the only action you can do to resist
Is
taking a bullet
get
is
away.
lay down.
You can also crawl out.
Well, technically speaking, this could be enhanced suppression, but I'm not being that guy because that would be incredibly rude. Enhanced suppression doesn't even let you fall prone. How mean is that? But these are just untrained gangers, you know. Gangers are pushovers. People take them out by the bucket loads of their sidearm.
But I guess I
These
would
gangers are well prepared.
Yeah,
crawl
well.
out of the suppression.
All right, so you crawl out of suppression, you duck back into the hallway. Yeah, gangers, you know, it's the really weird thing about gangers is that they know their environment and they are like the toughest of the urban predators that have managed to get themselves up from being prey to predator status. And people talk about how they just, oh, I ran over a couple gangers on the way to the meet today. No big deal. And you know, because weird. All right, so you crawl back into the gymnasium. We're good to go. All right, this is exciting. Spirit.
Is finished his initiative pass and is at 0.
All right. Okay, so we're gonna be doing another initiative passes. Okay, let's do that then.
Mr. Ratcatcher has to suffer a neurostun.
He does because it goes off at the end of the turn. So that's going to be pretty bad. So let's get these other things done real quick. 8 plus 3d6. And then Ratcatcher is, oh, look at these guys. 9 plus 3d6. All right. And let's see here. Wow, Ratcatcher's got 22. Look at that monster. Kamikaze.
I'd like to point out I am holding this door closed.
Oh, that's fine. I like that. You got that under control. Let's see. We got Zan and Jaina. Let's see what they got. They got 21 and 19. And all right, Kamikaze. It's a hell of a drug. Let me get everybody else on there. Let's see. Bones, what'd you get?
18.
18. So grenade will be going off on 18. Let's see here. Bloodhound, what'd you get?
13.
13. All right. Dayfall, what'd you get?
26.
Look at you, man. You're like the initiative beast.
He
Ledger,
hasn't met
what'd you
Ribbon.
get? He does.
14.
14. All right. And the spirit?
25.
25. Man, even the spirit can't keep up with his man, and it's like a spirit. All right. So Dayfall? Ah,
I assume they're not suppressing anymore.
no, they're not, because there's nobody that's sticking their head out out of the hole.
I stick my head out.
Okay, they're not gonna shoot at you right now. So you
All
poke
right.
your head out of the hole. There's this big ass spirit that is in the hallway.
Spirit. uh, okay. So, a question.
Okay, I like questions.
Can I ready one weapon in my, let's say, my left arm, quick draw my other weapon, and then shoot with both in the same turn?
Well, you could split your dice pool. So yeah, are you ambidextrous?
Yes.
Then yes, you can split your dice pool, but the dice pool has to go evenly between the two.
If it's
Alright.
odd, one is slightly higher.
Yeah. Wow.
So that's what I want to do.
Okay. Glad. Go with that.
Uh,
So to quick draw, you're gonna need to make reaction plus weapon skill. And do you have it in quick draw holster? I know, of course,
I
the answer
have
is
quick draw
yes.
holsters. Yes.
I don't know why I asked, because all answer is always yes. Your threshold is 2, I believe, for quick draw holsters, 3 for
Yes.
regular. So reaction plus weapon skill.
For quick drawing the weapon.
Yes, to quick draw the weapon.
The reaction plus weapon skill. Okay. I read something else, that's why I was confused a little bit.
Sure.
That's the weapon skill, then I get the specialty bonus to it. So
Mhm.
8. Alright.
You could do this. Only need 2. No pressure. See, look at that. You got that weapon out. Just like in a burst of wind.
And I shoot with my 2 Raga Super Warhawks,
Look at this man. All right.
which I'm gonna say are loaded with stick and shock bullets.
I like that. Man of compassion. Get you right here in the heart area.
So if I'm using Smart Link, do I add it before?
You had it before. And
Yes.
then split it.
Alright. That's what I assumed.
Yes. Otherwise, it'd be ridiculously overpowered.
Didn't
But
it used to be that in another edition?
It's not Cyroware.
Used to be
so
in
it's
other
just-
editions, they wouldn't let you use but one. So it's nice that they let you use 2
So-
now.
With the penalty from having stun damage, I have
It
19.
is your gun -2, and then the that's the damage, and then the armor piercing is -5. So you just roll your dice, and we'll see what the
Yeah, I have to count the dice because it's 18 without Smart Link, so 19 dice pool, but split.
yeah
for
split between 2.
So 10 and 9.
Yes.
Correct.
Number 1.
Look at that.
Choose which one's going to which
Yes.
as well.
Well,
Uh,
we're good.
yeah, let's
doesn't
just
matter.
split it. Yeah.
All right. So you're shooting at those 2, and they are in melee. So That's gonna be interesting. Well, won't worry about that so much. All right, so Zan's gonna dodge because he's a dodgy one. Jada's gonna
Maybe not quite.
dodge. She's not so dodgy. She's more legit. Oh, those
Too
poor
legit.
kids. All right, so let's see here. You got them with 2 and 3 successes. So how much damage are you doing?
The
It's going to
weapon
be 8
is
stun, -5, I believe, and then your successes, unless I am wrong.
You are not.
So 8, 10. All right, 10. Man, that's just mean.
Zap.
I know, right?
Hey, at least I didn't walk up and punch them because they would be dead.
Right. That would be awkward. And the other one is going to be just about as bad. So. So they're both taking the same, both take a stun. This is bad. All right, so they both get tased the fuck out. All right, well, don't get knocked out, but they get tased. That's the important part. All right, and they lose, I believe, 5 initiative each.
Correct.
So try not to cheat anybody, because that would be terriballs. And there we go. So that takes care of that, and that puts Dayfall down at 16 now. And we got the spirit. Which one is it attacking, sir?
It will split its dice pool and attack both.
Okay. I like that. I'm comfortable with that.
And it'll do the larger attack against Jaina.
Okay. Because she's legit. Ouch. That's going to hurt. Yeah. It's probably hurt a lot. Let's see here. And Zan is going to be at 66 because he's just dodged. And, oh, not 45. Just 5. Okay.
Oh,
How much damage is it doing?
Rip.
It is strength plus hit, so 3 plus 2 for each, and for the elemental aura, that's another 6.
Elemental aura? Okay. All right, so Jaina is out, and let me see here. Didn't tell, I didn't know, yeah. All right, and Zan is out. So you have just knocked out the 2 older kids, and they are unconscious on the ground with 2 guns that are laying at their feet. You heartless monster, literally spirit. All right, so that was your spirit attacking the 2 of them, and that will be the service for that spirit.
It sticks around for the entire battle.
Okay, sure. All right, we'll keep it around.
A service is a single combat.
That's what I thought
It
too.
specifies in the rule.
Oh, it's like just that one fight, not.
Yeah, that's
No,
what I
it's the
Okay.
thought.
entire combat.
Oh, that's fine then. We'll keep it around. So let's get rid of those 2 because they were brave, but they are gone. All right, so now let's see here. We got the spirit is down to 15. Look at this stuff going. Rat catcher's doing his thing, which is at that. All right, your grenade goes off. Bones, what you doing now? Because your grenade just went off. You got that door closed.
I'm going to assume the door's not thing-proof, but since he is now exposed to it, I'm going to run away from it. Because I
Okay,
don't want to get hit by the grenade.
I don't blame you. I'd run too. So we'll get to you in a minute. So Ratcatcher's done his. Bones has run like a rabbit. Dayfall, I think you've already gone. Ladro,
now it's my second.
no, I took you down.
Oh.
We haven't got to the second
Oh.
pass yet. Ladro, your turn.
Cautiously. Well, first I'm gonna switch to breathing off my internal air tank,
Mhm.
and then cautiously move out into the hallway and start heading towards where the people went down at, stopping
Alright.
short of any intersections.
There's an air spirit down there.
And must stop short of any side hallways.
All right. So you're going to stop like here-ish.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. There's a big ass air spirit in there, and it is looking around, looking imposing. You have a Bones that is high stepping his way down this hallway, making robot sounds. He's running. Okay. So, all right. So you pause there. Is that all you're doing?
Yeah, that's all I'll do for now.
Okay, I like that. All right, we're gonna go there. All right, 4. All right, Bloodhound, what are you doing?
I am going to go hunting for the spirit of man and also checking out, see if I can spot other auras for other people that are in here as I'm running around like a madman.
All right, so you are checking around for other auras as you are zipping in there. So go ahead and make me a sensing check.
Do.
2. Look at you, man. All right, so you notice immediately you notice the auras of your compatriots. Maybe not so much Bones, because not a whole lot of him left.
Hey, I've still got an essence.
It's still that little meaty core. It's kind of like that chewy nougat center, really.
I've got more essence than most people.
Not really.
Most ciders, then.
So,
Yep.
you do notice that there are 2 kids that are huddled in this room here, and they are scared out of their minds. And you do notice that there is a dwarf that is in this open area here. He is rather perturbed.
Okay. No spirit of man that's
Not
around.
inside, no.
Okay.
It's almost like he was told to patrol the yard, and he is patrolling the yard because he doesn't want to be here. So he is taking the command literally.
Okay. And that's all I can see for that
Yep,
round.
that's all you can see for that run round.
All right. I
Okay.
guess. If that was my action, then.
Yep, we'll drop you down to
That's-
3.
Yep.
All right, let me sort this stuff again. Look at this. Sorting. And we are all the way back up to Dayfall. Dayfall, there's no more shooting going on out there. Your compatriot has left you behind inside this room. What a dick. You took a bullet from him.
That's true. I step out. I walk up next to Ledro and I want to be on this side.
All right, so you bolt across that hallway, and you stack up on the other side. You see this big black skeleton rushing in.
And then for now, I'm just gonna. Can I hold action? Like
You certainly can.
if I see a dwarf to shoot the dwarf.
Oh, I'd totally shoot that dwarf too if I were you.
Yeah.
What a dick.
No to Bloodhound, don't enter this building.
Okay. All right. So is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna drop you down to 6. All right. The spirit enters into this room, and it is probably not going to be any contest for it to beat the hell out of 2 12-year-olds.
All right. It will beat the hell out of 2 12-year-olds.
They are out
Dude.
like lights.
The spirit.
All right. Ratcatcher is doing his thing. Okay. Bones,
Well,
what you doing?
what can I see? Not much.
All right. You see a hallway with doors. You see 2 wide-eyed runners standing at the end of the hall, kind of like they have just been through a ringer. and they are got their guns in their hands. They're ready to do some mayhem. You hear some screaming off in the distance.
I'm
Some
gonna.
nefarious spirit sounds. You're gonna.
I was just about to say I'm gonna go first aid the guys he shot, but he shot them with stick and shock, so they're fine.
Yeah, they'll be all right. So you're moving over here. All right, this is awesome. All right, so you're over there. So all you doing?
I guess I'll just stand around here.
Okay, so you got your stand right there. All right. Then it takes care of Bones. Bones at 0. Ratcatcher's at 0. Okay. And let's see. Spirit is at 0 now. Well, no, it's at 5. And that goes to Ledro. Ledro.
Has Bloodhound informed everybody about the dwarf in
Nope,
the
because he
middle of the
can't
area?
DNI because he's an astral.
Okay, in that case, the hallway going down would be clear. I'm going to check the door just in front of me to the left.
Okay.
Do I see anything in there? Any people, boxes?
You look inside. There are broken desks. There's one long metal tray in there. You see some pots on top of it. And like a crude stove has been set up in there and is venting through a hole in the ceiling. Almost as that is an impromptu kitchen that has been set up.
Alright. I'm just going to head down the hallway, trying to see if there's any boxes in any of these rooms that would be the weapons we were after.
All right.
I advise not going down here.
No, the other hall towards the
Don't
knocked
be a
out
sissy.
people.
You could do that. That's cool. That's not a big deal. All right.
They're still in Eurostun grenade.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't worry about it. Who cares? It's silly. All right. So you're going to head down towards where Bones is at?
Yep.
All right. You head down to Bones. All right. That takes care of you. Bloodhound, what you up to?
Is the dwarf the only guy left whose signature I can see in here?
Are you following him around or are you looking for stuff?
I'm looking for other auras, and
Okay. You do not find any other auras other than your team's.
I don't see his aura anywhere in here as well.
Well, you have been looking around for other auras, so I did not think that you were following him, as I just asked you, were you following him?
Oh, no, I'm not following him. I am just checking the place for people who are still conscious who aren't my team.
All right, there are no people that are conscious that are still your team.
All right. And that is about all I can do, I think, since I am stuck on the astral.
All right. Well, then we are going to go ahead and drop out of initiative here, because I think all of the combaty stuff has ended. And so we're on narrative time now. This is great. So yeah, all the people in there, you're patrolling around Astral. You don't see the dwarf anymore. You do see your team, 4 unconscious teenagers. Well, 2 tweens, 2 teenagers.
I will manifest so that I can talk with them.
Yes. So what do you look like in the astral? What is your ideal look?
It's very similar to how I normally look, except my trench coat is cleaner, my hair is cleaner, my beard is much better kept up, and my hat is incredibly fancy.
All right. So this spirit that looks vaguely like Bloodhound, only better, appears in front of you guys.
So I ran around. There was a dwarf who was running through the rooms in the middle there, but I lost track of him. He must have left outside the barrier here. But I can't find anybody else who's
Nope.
living in here right now.
I'd like to go wander over to where Ratcatcher was.
Okay. So you head through the doorway. Which door are you going through?
The door he went through to get in there.
Oh, so you're going to go through this door here? Okay. And who is that?
Bones.
Okay, great. I need you to make a body plus willpower check, if you would, please.
Ooh, fun.
Mm-hmm. Neurostun. Very deadly.
I was waiting a minute before going in.
Okay, I was curious. I was like, wow, he really did that. Okay, so you wait a few minutes.
The minute was past to fix myself with a medkit.
Okay, sure. That's going to be six complex actions that is going to take you
Yep.
to do that. So yes, the minute
That's
is done
what,
while
18
you take care of
seconds?
yourself. Yeah, you're done. You have time to wait it out. You go and you open that up, and you notice that there is a hole that has been cut in the wall. It looks old.
God
It is
damn it.
about 2 meters high. And
Let's follow the.
as you look in the center, as you are standing in that room, there are holes cut in the wall here. There's a hole cut in the wall here.
Let's walk into the middle room.
So how are you getting into that middle room?
I'm going to go through the hole.
Okay, good.
Actually, I'm going to look into the hole first.
All right, you peek through the hole, and you look through the hole, and as you look at this doorway here, you notice that there is a string hooked to the doorknob and a sledgehammer on the ceiling held by hooks. So whoever would have opened that door would have probably got smacked in the face by a sledgehammer if they were over 2 meters tall. And yeah, so you're in there and you go into this room here, and this is a open area. You can look up into the skies. It's what is it? It's called like a breezeway, I think it is called, or something like a solar room. They have them in older buildings that had apartments on the inside so that they could see the sky break down upon them. And there is a dirt area here that has a hole dug into it that leads
Fuck's
into
sake.
what looks like a tunnel.
I'm going to alert the team and go down the hole.
Okay. How tall are you?
Just shy of 2 meters.
Oh dear. So we got a robot that is hunching over in a dwarf-sized tunnel. This is perfect.
Yep.
All right. It is a straight shot into the darkness.
I've got a torch and low light.
Okay. I like it. You're gonna be chasing him down into these tunnels. This is awesome. All right. So Bones is going down into the tunnels. What are you guys doing?
On the plus side, he should have gotten hit by the neurostun. He may not be out though, which is a shame.
Well, he didn't stop in that room. He used his full action
Oh damn!
to
Yeah.
keep on running and closing the door behind him,
I will down
almost
the
as if
hole as
you were
well.
a Shadowrunner.
And chase after him as fast as I can.
Okay, well, you got boats in front of you. You're looking at that metal tire.
I'll just go right through him.
Oh, you're gonna just run over Bones? Okay.
I'll
Oh,
give
no,
you
you're
that
going
queasy
astral.
feeling when it goes past through you.
Yes, you. If you had hair, it would be standing on end. As it is, you're kind of creepy, like shriveled up, pale flesh, kind of quivers.
And I will
Oh, no, Lord.
demanifest soon after so that the guy that I'm chasing can't see me.
All right, so yep, you zip through Bones, and you're head through this tunnel. You feel Mother Gaia wrapped around you as you are running through this tunnel. All right, and you notice that as you're going through, it's starting to get a little bit wider in here.
Did you say wider or whiter?
Wider, as in the dimension is increasing. And
That's nice. I don't have to hunch.
I need you to make it a sensing check, if you would, please.
The
Ooh.
answer is no.
Okay, well that's okay. That's one success, because you notice about 10 beady little eyes staring at you, and they start making an excited chittering sound.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
Mm.
I will run my ass back.
So you zip back down that tunnel, back towards Bones.
And
Okay.
I will materialize in front of him. There's a bunch of insect spirits down there.
Not insect spirits.
No?
No.
What?
You
Oh
ain't
well,
run
that's
success. They're dual-natured animals of some sort.
oh well. Then I don't run away like a
Okay.
scared little pansy with a phobia.
Oh, see, I wouldn't do that to you because bug spirits very bad.
All right. Then
Are you
there are
just gonna hang out and
dual-natured
look?
critters.
Yeah, you just gonna hang out and look at them?
Yeah.
Okay.
To see if they look or act aggressive.
Oh, they're going to act very aggressive.
Well, I can run away very quickly.
Yes, that is true. 'Cause
So,
they're
what's the
starting to
name
lunge
walk
with-
through this?
Does what?
So, Ratcatcher went through them.
Yes, he did. They didn't mind him for some reason.
Good fun.
Are they dual-natured rats?
Well, funny that you mentioned that. These are indeed devil rats.
I will run away again. Still.
I'm gonna run this time for real. I ain't playing around. I'm running like hell. All right, so you zip away from these devil rats that are starting to surge down the hallway in the direction you came.
And I will tell Bones that there are devil rats coming. Does he have explosives? And or more
Yes.
grenades?
Unfortunately, no.
All right, this is going great. Bones, you definitely can't hear them coming.
Do I fight the devil rats or do I run?
That's a good question.
You should probably at least back up to a place where you know you're not in a dwarf hole.
Mm. Yeah, that would kind of make it hard to dodge.
True. Let's back up so I'm not in a dwarf hole.
So you're gonna climb out of the hole.
I'm going to climb out of the hole.
All right, so you climb out of the hole, and you hear them chittering, but they don't want to come down. They don't want to come out of that hole. They're chittering down there. You hear them, angry, angry, angry big rats.
So I still have some of those flashbangs. Should I throw them inside?
Yes.
Okay, I throw a flashbang into the hole.
There is a loud whoom as that flashbang goes off, and there's no more chittering down there.
Let's go through down the hole again.
Peek down. Are they just run away or are they knocked out?
They're unconscious because.
I will make sure that they move from unconscious to dead.
Okay. You just like poking them with your astral finger.
Yeah,
Poke,
or
poke, 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 poke.
throwing mana bolts at them.
Okay. I won't let you make you have to roll drain for force one meta bolts as you plank them to death. All right. So yes, you now have a tunnel above you. Well, a tunnel around below you. What are the rest of you guys doing while they're going spelunking?
I guess I will go with them.
You're just gonna leave the building behind?
Someone should explore the building.
I'm fine with you leaving it. That's fine. I'm not concerned. It's up to you guys.
I will
Y'all are professionals.
notify all of our knocked out people around here.
Oh, that is true. You guys are on a time limit. The people that have taken steps.
Yeah, I'm going to none of them are trolls or orcs or anything physically impressive.
No.
In that case, I'm just going to use plastic ties on all these guys.
Okay. Yeah, they're just human kids.
Yeah, plastic ties should work then.
All right. So you plastic restraint them, and you're going to continue looking around the building, or you going spelunking?
I'm going to continue looking around the building.
All right. So which
Keep
door
calls
you
open
want-
so we can
traps.
hear you blow up.
which door you want to go through?
I would like to recommend there are tunnels in the middle.
Yes, away from the tunnel. Let's see. Over on the door on the other side of where the two knocked out Zan and whatever their names were.
Zed and Jaina.
Yeah, start on that door right there beside them, and
Right here. That
Yep.
one. All right. So you open up that door, and inside that door you see crates and crates of weaponry inside there. A bunch of AK-97s,
Can I do a
pistols.
tactical check before actually walking in the room for traps?
Well, I kind of figured you already went in, so you're fine for traps because
Okay.
I didn't think you were checking for them. So there were no traps on this door because this is effectively their armory now.
Alrighty.
That's why Zed and Jada were standing right there.
Does it look like most of the shipment?
Well, you would have guessed so, seeing that there is lots of them here.
So the shipment is AK-97s.
It's AK-97s, some submachine guns, some automatic pistols, machine pistols, stuff like that. Bunch of automatics.
Well, there's the first part of the rundown.
That's true.
Let's go see if we can catch Ratcatcher.
Sounds like a plan. So you
Down the
guys,
tunnels.
you head down the tunnels, and even you, now that you are caught up to where the rats were at, notice that the cave is getting wider, and there is a ladder that is going up.
Up the ladder.
And you go up the ladder, and you are somewhere in Redmond, in a open park. Well, not park, but open area that may be near a parking lot. Well, it definitely is near a parking lot.
Well,
I
time to
need you
track him
guys
down.
to make me a perception check if you would, please.
I was about to roll it.
That'd be awesome. All right. So you notice that there is fresh rubber on the asphalt.
God damn it. Looks like Ratcatcher got away, boys.
See if I can find him.
Problem with that is you don't have anything to track him by because he's not magical.
Well, he left tire tracks, right?
He did leave tire tracks, but those are not. they're not a viable source of tracking somebody in the astral.
Not in a city.
Usually, that you need like hair, blood, skin, pound of flesh, material link. That's the word I'm looking for. Material link.
All right. Well, we know where this place is. We can start trying to find him.
We could just hand over the cash and get that easy 10k.
That's true.
That's indeed true.
But that is
Do
up to you,
people want to
runners.
try?
Huh?
Do other runners want to track down Ratcatcher or take the easy 10k?
It's up to you guys.
That's why I'm asking.
Exciting.
I always like bonuses, and I like finding people.
I agree with that. It's just how are we anyone got ideas about finding him?
I have lots of. I'm a very good tracker, and my spirits are very good trackers.
Well, I didn't know that about you. Then I'm definitely for tracking him down.
Alright.
Give it a
Maybe
go.
we can secure the weapons and then
Yes, let's secure the weapons and make sure what's his name gets them.
Force. So you're gonna secure the weapons and hang out there and wait for Boris to come pick them up?
Yes. Who's injured, by the way?
We probably should not hang around his base
So you're
because
gonna
there
load
was
up
22 people there, and now there is like
Four?
5.
Four.
well the
Well, there's
thing
4
is
now.
there's still some traps in the building.
Yeah,
We
you
can use
haven't
them
explored all
for-
the building. You can go find the rest of the traps.
We can all just stand in the center and then when people try to open the doors they get blown up by the traps.
Like this.
It works both ways.
Okay.
But who was injured, by the way? Ladro
I
and
have
Dayful?
5 stun damage.
As you guys
Yep,
are passing
damage.
by, a set of stairs. You notice that the stairs have been cut off, and underneath it are a set of sticks that are pointing up, and each of them have like a red tip on them. And you know, it's just stuff that you notice as you're going along.
Before I head back to my body in the van, I will start from the point where we saw the tracks and summon an air spirit to start using his search power to go after him.
Okay, so that is going to be a remote service, so he gets one service for this, which will be searching.
Just
So
the
go
one,
ahead.
yeah.
Yep.
I rolled up the
On that.
stuff up above.
Oh, so it is a force what?
6.
6. 5. You rolled it all? Let's see, I missed it. Because I got 2 successes on his resist.
All right, so I got 7 on my drain, so that's fine. Yeah, just telling him to use his search power to like track him down from here.
And it is force 6, so it is going to make magic plus intuition. And you said what kind of spirit?
Air.
Air. Good old air. Trusty air. Can never go wrong with that one. So intuition says could be 12d6. Wait, yeah. Each one is. You know what? I'm not gonna roll it. You roll it. What am I doing rolling? I got
All
players
right.
to roll stuff, but you got 5 successes to start with.
Okay.
Okay, that's 8. That's 12. Okay, yep, you got him. You found him.
Okay.
He is on a motorcycle, hauling ass away.
I will let the group know, and I will switch to Astral. Let them know that I'm going to switch back into Astral to follow him, and will keep them up to date as best I can.
All right, I like this idea. So you follow him, and he enters into a building that you note is warded.
Okay.
And it is the same ward, astral signature, as you remember from before.
Okay. I will try to squeeze in there. Are there any other spirits patrolling around or anything?
No, not yet.
Okay. I will squeeze in and see what I can see.
Hold on just one moment, please. Oh. All right. So you got 5 successes. No, wait, 3 successes to squeeze in. Let me see if I can resist that.
No, I only got 3 and a glitch.
Well, then you are definitely stuck.
Stuck, as in stuck in the barrier, or stuck on the other side?
Stuck in the barrier because that was a glitch. Unless you like to spin an edge to make it into a failure and then you just bounce off of it.
Yeah, I probably should do that.
Guys, I'd like to help you out, but as you notice. Alright, so yeah, you bounce off of the barrier.
All right, I will boop back to my body and let the group know the location and that it's warded. And while they're getting the guns together and whatnot, I will go back and just circle the place to see if he leaves or anything.
Sure, no problem. How long are you going to hang out there?
I'll probably... Actually, that seems like a bad idea in case they drive off with my body, so I will summon a spirit to do that for me.
I do believe that when you summon spirits while you're astral, the drain is physical. So I'm fine with that if you'd like.
Yeah, I will. That's why I'm going to do a smaller one.
Okay. Not bad.
So force 3. So
3d6. Didn't roll right. Ouch. Alright, so yep, you get him with 5 successes.
okay, and my command is just basically to watch for Ratcatcher and to alert me
If
if he comes
exits.
out.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I will go back, and it'll probably end up being a remote service for that.
Yep.
So that's his only job.
Okay, so that's what you do. So you guys, it takes you a couple hours, but you manage to load the things up into the armored personnel carrier, and other than like some people coming awake from their unconscious states and saying, "Hey, look, guys, could you let us go? We're not going to bother you if you just let us go." Yeah, they're trying to assuage you hardened criminals.
I have no problem with not killing them.
I hand them a gun and say, only one of you can get off of here alive.
So yeah, that's what you're doing.
No, I'm doing it.
I'm
You're
just
gonna
going to
hand a
shake my head
prisoner
at
a
them, ignore
gun.
them.
I was making sure that I'm all for Chekhov's gun.
I'm not. I just.
You can ask Bamce how well that works out.
Gonna get shot, buddy.
I'm just going to look at the other runners and just shake my head as I continue loading the vehicle.
I'll tell the kids that if they shoot Buddy or Dayfall, I won't get in their way.
Okay.
I'm not doing it. Just saying, I'm not giving them a gun.
Okay, that's great.
Just to clarify.
I have shot a player with his own gun before. It was great. So, yep, you guys get the guns loaded. It takes a couple hours. You get a hold of Boris. Boris is more than happy to come up and pay you for this. He's like, "Ha, good work, good work. I'm proud of you. All guns are here. Maybe not all ammunition, but I have plenty of bullets." He nods his head approvingly, and he pulls out his cred stick. Get the leader?
Alas, no.
We found
We
where
know
he
where
ran
it is,
to.
though.
Oh, do you? He smiles. Where is he?
In location.
Give him the address. He ran here. They have some shaman warding it. I couldn't break through after the fight.
Nods his head. He's
I
like,
didn't want to get stuck there.
fair. All right. You want guns or cash?
I will take cash.
All right. And well, that's one person for cash.
Ledger will take cash.
That's two for cash.
I looked over the
Make it free.
Three.
the crates of guns.
Yep.
And yeah, sadly, cash.
All right. He said, "Okay, give you 10K for cash for guns. Good job. Proud of you." He says, and he hands over a cred stick for 40,000, and he says, "I give you 5,000 each for his location." And so he is going to hand you the second cred stick with 20,000 on that. So.
And give him basically a little dossier on Ratcatcher that got thrown together with information, photo, whatnot.
Yeah, he will definitely appreciate that. So we will call it there, as he is going to be sending his boys to go deal with the rat catcher, because I think I've beaten you guys around a little bit with enough traps. You don't want to go to the second house looking for him. So we're going to call it 15K for the cash, and I think you guys have been through the ringer, so I'm going to go ahead and give you guys 5 karma. So there's going to be 15 cash, 5 karma each. And I think that will be good. All right, and anything else from anybody else while I'm still here? Thank you for showing up. I had a good time at least.
I have. First of all, thanks for jamming.
Thank you for joining. It was great
Thank you
having
for the game.
I have one or two questions.
Yes, sir.
So, first of all, about using foci, because
I will go ahead and bump our streamer because we are
Yeah.
done with the stream. So thank you everybody that has listened in. It was a joy running a game where you guys could take in the time. So thank you all.